And we're live. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ortiz, or Ortiz Art, as was formerly known. We are tonight celebrating my 500 sub mark, which is something that has been a long time coming. On the panel today, we have the great Good Dog Press and our darling resident uh, John and Quarter Fan Edition champ, Dina Israel. So, how y'all doing today?
Hi.
All right, Manny.
We are doing great. I thought Dinah was going to say something.
So
I'm just polite, okay?
yeah,
I
she is very
usually am.
polite. And in the chat we have it's Kathy's blog, Aviel Parsons, the greatest mod in the world, Marcus Gibbons. We have Luminous AGR coming in to visit. Thank you, sir, for coming down. And it's thanks to guys like Luminous and Marcus and Dina and Good Dog Press, Abel Parsons, who's been a long, long, long time supporter from my 5, 10, 15 sub days that have made it possible. I agree. Oh, Lorenzo Sleestack City Golf City is in the house as well. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. I hit today, unbeknownst to me, I hit the 500 mark. I received some messages saying congrats. I went and checked out, and I was like, whoa. I hit 500. I'm actually at 502. Hopefully, YouTube doesn't do its thing and it takes a couple of subs away from me. Anti-popular girl, thank you so much for dropping by. Kronos Kiran, thank you, brother, appreciate it. I am humbled a lot, by this 500 sub mark, and a lot of people's, uh, when you're streaming, the goal is to hit the 1,000 and and above, so you can get monetized and you can get seen and you can even bring some more people in, like I've been doing with artists and all that other stuff. But to hit 500 mark is a huge milestone because it's a lot of work and a lot of effort and a lot of marketing and a lot of putting yourself out there and going to other people and supporting a lot of people, which means I'm supporting a lot of channels. I'm out there on their lives, typing, giving like subs and all that good stuff, and it's been paying off, and it's amazing. And then when you have good friends like Good Dog Press, every step of the way, that comes on your show and produces great art, and it's always good. People like Dinah that I just met, or Dina that I just met recently, who are just amazingly kind and lend their time and their talent. It's great. It's great. I'm not gonna cry. I promise. I'm not going to cry. But yeah, so I'm waiting on Josh to show up. I sent an invite to my friend Josh from Josh Chris Art, who is another guy that we started together from the very, very beginning. Hopefully he'll be able to pop. On the top right hand corner, there's a little an icon, an information icon. If you kindly click on that, it's going to show you the cards for Good Dog Press, Josh Chris Art, Marcus Gibbons, and Gary Shipman. Those are people that I would like you guys to check out for me. So
Ooh.
if you go ahead and do that, you'll see that you'll have links to some wonderful channels, and you'll be able to go ahead and check those guys out, and it would be greatly appreciated if you can. It's kind of my way of giving back to the people that come on. So greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. Manny, how you doing this wonderful day?
I'm not saying anything because I didn't want to show that page.
Oh, I clicked on you. I'm sorry. I'm gonna click on
That's okay.
Diane.
That's okay. I got rid of it. It was there for a split second. Oh, that's one of the spoiler pages. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Oh no.
Don't worry about it. That's fine. That's
How?
fine. I don't want to show that one either.
Yeah, Luminous AGR, man. You're welcome, brother, man. That's what it's all about. I keep telling people that you can't grow your channel without you know networking and cross pollinating, for lack of a better word, with other channels, looking at what's out there, And like we met Wild's 3D printing, and I got a lot of comic book people, and and I got Marcus Givens that I just met recently, and he's like a visual effects guy. And in my mind, I'm thinking about all these great things that could happen if you meld these communities together. Like getting some of these original art pieces, like what like Manny's doing with the Unbreathable Skunk Girl, which is his intellectual property, something he made up. And maybe getting a 3D printer, to print out the very first 3D model of Skunk Girl. I mean, my mind just it buzzes, to see these kind of talents cross over and mix. I think about Marcus Given doing maybe some videos, for trailers for promotional purposes and whatnot, and I'm thinking, man, there's so much great talent everywhere. I mean, you just gotta go look and you can find it. I bumped into Marcus by accident, supporting another stream. So these are the things that happen. If you step out of your comfort zone and just go out, and meet new people. I mean, cyber meet, because of course I don't know anybody, in the real world except no, not even Josh, and he's like one of the guys that I've known the longest. Um, but it's wonderful, it's wonderful, man. And one of the other shows, not I wouldn't call it my competition, but another show that's been on a little bit longer than me, just they got a little miffed because I passed them on subs, and they
Is that
asked.
Rick?
No, that wasn't Rick.
I know, I'm joking.
Hey, Elite Fitness, hey, thank you for coming, brother. uh you know uh, but they asked me what my secret was, and me being a little bit of a smart butt, told them that I was a better host than the than their host. But I was just kidding. I was just kidding. They have an awesome host, for the most part. I'm gonna click it on Mr. Good Dog Press for now, because he's working on his book, well, his part of the anthology of 12 Tales from Beyond the Gate. Those of
Mhm.
you who have been tuning in have heard about me talking about it lately. Manny, if you want to go ahead and shield for yourself for a second.
Well, I'm just working on page. What I've done, I'll blow it up. I usually work kind of fast at first, and then what I do is I notice, okay, this isn't working, that ain't working. Let me go tweak on it a little bit. So that's what I'm doing right now, fixing up the girl's face. I'm gonna fix that eye because that's a woman's eye, that one single eye. It should be a little girl's eye, so I gotta go fix that. The face on the top, it just ain't working. I don't like it, but it still has the essence of what I wanted for this page, so it's okay. I just gotta go tweak a little bit. Even the hand on that clock, it's a little too old looking. I need to make it a little bit younger looking. So that's what I'm doing right now. Just doing a little fixing up on stuff that should be fixed up. Like even the you look at the eyebrow for that one eye. I mean, that's like a
Mhm.
lady's eyebrow. That's not a little girl's eyebrow. So I'm just gonna tweak it a little bit. Tweak, tweak. You know, that's what I do. Even the chimney, most likely I'll even work on that a little bit. I don't think I'm gonna work on it today, but like about 2 weeks from now, I'll look at it again. And go, what else can I fix? You know, that that's just the way that I work. That's how I do my comic pages. Because you always want to
Perfectionist.
find your mistakes later on.
Yeah, I noticed that even when I do my amateurish artwork, that sometimes I look at it and I think it's fine. I put the pencils down, right? I go downstairs, get something to drink, or get something to eat, come back upstairs. I'm like, what was I thinking? Because you get so wrapped up in the artwork, right? You get so wrapped up in the concept and what you're doing. It's like you get tunnel vision, right?
Hmm.
And that tunnel vision doesn't let you see it the whole picture. You're kind of focused on a little portion while you're drawing, and it's like you're drawing in segments without seeing the overall picture, right? And then
Mhm.
you step away and you come back and you see the whole picture, and you're like, what was I thinking? Like that just doesn't make any sense, right? So then you start tweaking it. I mean, that's something that happens to me because I'm still an amateur. I don't know if Manny, if that's something that you can relate to or not.
Well, exactly. I mean, that's you get married to your picture, you fall in love with the picture, and then you forget. Oh, need to go back and look and see what did I screw up on. That's all. So it's good to take some time away from it. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what was taught to me when I was in art school. Is like, come look at it tomorrow. You'll find your mistakes. And sure enough, yeah, you look at it tomorrow or the next day. It's like, wow, look at all that crap that I did yesterday. And As an artist, you must always learn to start all over again when it ain't working.
Oh.
Don't try to fix it. Just start all over. If you try to fix it, it's just going to take so much time. If it ain't working, just start all over. You know,
Right.
That-
Probably save more time.
yeah, it will save you more time. Like what I did, I was on eStream the other day, and where is it? I'll show you guys what I did. I did this. All I was doing was just doing faces. You know, just trying to get the little girl's face down. What I wanted to for the girl. You know, because some of the faces just weren't working. Now, I can I can just take one of these faces and go put it on that other side. You know, I worked it out just by
Right.
making just doing some work.
Yeah, that's awesome. Dina, have you finished that?
Oh yes, actually, I did yesterday before I go on the stream. Right
Awesome,
before the
awesome.
stream. Yeah. So I'm actually pretty happy about it because, well, it's still not perfect. I didn't notice a serious problem until after I scan it, but my friend who commissioned me, he likes it, so I'm happy because yeah, like you, the guy just said, oh yeah, you think that's fine, you focus so much, you think it looks great, and after I scan, I find out, wait a minute, his waist is too small. Now he looks like a wasp, but he's supposed to be a bust icon. So yeah, he can just crop it out if he wants.
Right, right.
Yep, I'm happy that I get it done because I've been struggling with that for so long.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you got it done as well. And so that we can work on that. What's the thing you were gonna work on again?
It's a 40K original character.
Ah.
Yeah, probably some of you know it because you guys are old enough to play Warhammer.
Thanks, man. I greatly
Isn't that because
appreciate that.
they say isn't that they just reached 35 years anniversary or something like that?
Who
Was it 40?
Warhammer?
Yeah, Warhammer 40K, something like that.
Uh, you know what? I'm playing ignorant on this, but you tell me, and I'll agree with anything you say on that subject.
Oh yeah, well, I'm still learning because it took me 2 years to learn about the lore.
Oh wow.
It's something that that's why we have a lot of fake geek and fake people who just go in there. They think that they know so much, and then so they can go make fun of everyone. Oh, you just don't know this. I know so much more about things that you don't know. I'm like, shut up! You just read the stupid supplement books. You don't even play in a model. You don't paint it. You don't assemble it. You just a pansy. Go back to your mama's basement and read books.
Oh,
Wow. Yeah. I think
Yeah,
I
now
think
you see, now you guys get to see the real me. So yesterday I'm just playing nice, or else I'll be mopping John's face on the ground. Seriously, you should be grateful I'm nice to Chester.
oh, you guys should be grateful that Diana kind of cleaned it up. That's not what you said in the green room.
no, and that's not what she said in Discord either. But I appreciate you keeping it clean for me.
Oh yeah, I respect you, so I of course I'm gonna tone it down.
No, I greatly appreciate that. We'll try to keep it family friendly, And Cat R, oh, hey Cat, you want on? She's probably gonna say, I'm kind of
I'm
busy.
working right now, I only go on
Yeah,
John's stream.
but
Is
you
she
know
not
what?
gonna join us?
I'm gonna no. I'll invite her. She usually says that she can't because she just got home from work or something. But Cat is amazing, and I would love to have her on
Yeah,
the.
I like Cat. Cat is fun. I think I do a drawing stream with her before on
Yeah,
Chester's channel.
Cat is Cat is a Cat is amazing, man. Don't let her don't
We were
let her
doing a supernatural talk that night. It was fun.
don't let her smooth taste fool you, man. Cat is the Canadian. Whoa, Josh Chris Art joined. Thanks, bud. How you doing?
He said,
He's still setting up. Well, when Josh is ready, we'll get them. I sent the link to Kat though. Okay, everybody in the chat. I know Kat is good people. I love Kat. Anytime she can come on, she is more than welcome. The link has been set. Saying that, Kat, there is no pressure. We are not pressuring you to come on. Just the link is just out there if you so desire. That is all I'm saying. You know how I do. I never pressure. Well, I'm not gonna say I never pressure anybody because I used to pressure the heck out of Manny. So
Yes, yes.
I
Oh,
used I, I used to call Manny out in the chat.
yep. I was just hanging out in the chat, minding my own business, and he would always, pressure me on.
Yeah, sure did. But he is the only person. Hey Jordan, the Robin Outlaw, how you doing, bud? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you coming by. Don't forget to smash that like button if you can't stay long. At least hit the smash button for me. Just to let me know you appreciate it. Josh.
Yeah. Come on, my glasses are so
I'm
dirty.
here, bud.
Oh, okay, there you are. Hey, Josh, how you doing tonight?
Hey.
I'm good. Sorry, I had them. I was talking. The mic was even on too. I guess it just took a second.
It's all good, brother. It's all good. I was just saying earlier, that how appreciative I was, the people like you and Manny when we first started out, and we had like maybe one or two people watching. Risey Lee, A Parsons,
Yeah,
and I was telling Manny in the green room, that I definitely wanted, him and you to be the first ones on because you guys are the foundation, the people that helped me out and got me going, and whatnot, So I just want to take a minute, thank you, Josh, and Dina, and again to thank Manny, Good Dog Press,
No problem.
and I think that we've done, some great things, and I'm just so shocked because I didn't even think I would ever hit 500. Honestly, like when I hit 200, 100, I was like, yes, I've made it. And now that I hit 500, I'm like, yes, but damn, that was hard. But it's awesome, man. I made some good friends, and I always see the same people, and I always see the Chronos Cranian, I always see Abe Parsons, Trusty Sidekick. I always see Rice Lee, which I don't see right now, but if he happens to come on, it'd be awesome. It'd be super awesome because Ricey is a long time follower. So tell
Mm.
me, Josh, how's life going? You know, how,
it another day, another dollar. I mean, I don't know. I stayed home with the babies all day, so
oh, did you?
yeah.
Okay, bye.
Oh, wow, wow, yeah. So I heard you. How's that project going? You looking at some termination date in time in the near future?
I can't talk about it.
Never mind. So moving right along. Um, yeah, well, I can't wait for that to be over with so we can get back to normal. I miss our normal live streams. You
I
know,
do too.
with Josh is drawing big art. And in case you missed it, or anybody that just came in, I do have a card or information button on the upper right hand corner where you can find Josh Chris Art's channel. And hey, Tech Kid 94, how you doing, brother? Thank you for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button if you're not able to stay long. Greatly appreciate it. I did create in cards. I usually do this, but I never mention it, and I need to start mentioning it. If I have guests coming on the show, you go to the upper right hand corner. There's a little icon for information. You click on that. It'll take you to the channel of the people that I'm either interviewing or that are on the panel. Dina does not have a YouTube channel as far as I can tell, and I cannot link anything on her later, but I will post the video on Facebook and tag her, as a courtesy and so people can, check her out and whatnot. So we do that as well. So on this particular card, I have Marcus Gibbons, who's the mod, who's been helping me out a lot. I have Josh Chris Arts. You can get to his channel. I have Good Dog Press, and I added Gary Shipman because Gary Shipman's a good guy, and he's trying to get to 1,000. So if y'all click on those cards and check out the channels, and you like what you see, please go ahead, and hit him up. That would be awesome. I'm not trying to keep everybody to myself. I want to share the love. There's a lot of talent out there, and you got to always pay it forward. Congrats on hitting 500, dude. How are you? Tech Kid 94. I am amazing. I'm amazing because 500 to me is a big deal, and there's people like you who've sub and come and check me out, man. That made it happen. So I'm at this time. I'm just grateful to everybody, feeling humbled, and just wanted to have a little live stream. Invite some of the people that have been there from the very beginning, like I said, like Josh and Good Dog Press, Dina recently, but I feel like she's family already. So
Oh
you know
yeah, you are awesome.
I can't
I
I
like
can't
you.
complain. I try to be awesome for you guys.
Yeah, just be you. Don't be something else. I
No,
like it when people are honest.
I do be me. I do be me. Dan Anderson is in the house. If y'all like people playing electric guitars, check out
Cool.
Dan Anderson. He does, I believe, 2 streams a day. He does a morning stream, which I listen to at work, and he's ripping on the guitar. Thank you for being like number 11, brother. I appreciate it, man. He's a real, genuinely good guy, man. You should check him out if whenever y'all get some time, man. He's very, very cool. Very cool guy, man. And he's very supportive too. I don't think he misses any of my streams, which is amazing. Thanks, Dan. Appreciate it. And so yeah, it's amazing. So I released, now that I got the people that that mean the most to me, I released the link to the dog pound, dog
Uh-oh.
house. So we'll see who pops in. Whoever pops in is great.
You don't know what kind of riffraff you're gonna get over there, man.
I know, but we got 15 viewers, we got 12 likes. Folks, if you come in and if you can't stay, if you just show up for a minute to give support, just smash that like button for me. It's greatly appreciated. Just to let me know that y'all were here. Just to let me know when you were here. That's greatly appreciated on my behalf. So that kid, that art that you're looking at is Manuel, oh, excuse me, Good Dog Press. And this is he's working on a story for an anthology called Tales from Beyond the Gate. Now, Tales from Beyond the Gate is like I said, a horror anthology that's going to be dropping on Indiegogo. So what happens is they're going to put a campaign on Indiegogo to get funded, and then that goes on the 14th of February. Now, Good Dog Press is one of the artists there, and I don't think y'all have talked. I guess you're gonna say that for y'all stream, so maybe I shouldn't ask because I don't want to infringe on whatever, But
Well,
but I'm gonna ask anyway. Y'all figured out what the cheers are gonna be?
I do not know.
Oh, okay.
That might
Yeah.
be one of the things in the meeting today. Hmm. They have a meeting in about 40 minutes.
All
Should I
right.
should I skip it?
That I don't. I
As
don't want.
always, yes, you should.
I don't
Oh,
want you to do that. Elric Hayuga
they're
says
gonna
hi.
kick me out.
Elric says hi. Hey, Elric, sure. Hit me back up, and if we're still going, I plan to go a little bit longer than normal today. Probably 11ish.
Oh my, he's living
11ish.
up. He's staying up late tonight.
Just a little bit. Here's the thing, right? Tomorrow, I still have to get up and get the house prepped for the new tenants. I have to, spackle the nail holes, clean the walls, repaint the floorboards where they got scuffed up, repaint the walls from the spackling, and get it ready because the new tenants move in on the 15th of February, and I hit the road on the 14th of February. So I want to do that this week to let the paint dry and settle in. So if next week I see that something needs to be touched up, then I can touch it up before they move in, and I'm not, listening to garbage because I don't need that after on a trip as long as I'm gonna have to take Toothpaste in the nail holes. That's right, trusty sidekick. Something like that, but hopefully not that. That brings roaches. So
That is
That's
horrible.
why I don't live anywhere that have cockroach.
no, no,
I'm
you
afraid of
don't.
cockroach.
Oh, then you can't live in Puerto Rico, man. They fly over there.
No, no. Like Hawaii, Hawaii is heaven to a lot of people. I lived there for 9 months, and I see what are those machine that you call it? The bombing fighters, something like that.
Oh, the bombers.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the ones that
those
fly.
things that you drop bombs with in World War II. That's what we
B-52s.
call. Yeah, that's what we call those in Hawaii. A 3-inch cockroach flying silently in the mid-air.
Yeah.
We have no idea what the heck is that. I was like, that is something huge flying, but we have no idea what it is until it lands on the wall, and we all of a sudden the girls we all realize what it is, and then we start screaming. And then a girl from Thailand comes in and is like, "What you girls still screaming about?" I was like, "Cockroach." And she's like, "Oh, no big deal. She just go over there and grab it with her bare hands and walk out." I was like, "Dear Lord, what just happened? What the heck just happened?"
So I'm being told that there's several Comicsgate streams going on at this time. Apparently, I wasn't paying attention, and hey, it is what it is. I mean, I'm not gonna stop doing what I'm doing because of whomever. Um, you know, Josh and I and Manny have always done this. We streamed at the time that we said we're gonna stream because we do have fans that expect it, and we gotta cater to them. We gotta cater to them. You know what I'm saying? And if people come, they come. Hey, they go. But I do. Night, damn it. Thanks, brother. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Then it is what it is. But like I said, I don't have any ill will or anything. Just healthy competition. I want to have my stream. I want to celebrate my 500. I want to have my peoples with me, and I definitely want people to come in and enjoy it. The link is out there for other people to join, and what can I say? Whoever comes, and whoever doesn't. I'm not mad at any of that at all, at all. But yeah. So Dina doesn't like the B-52 roach
No,
bombers.
no.
Josh probably doesn't know what those are,
No.
and Manny and I know them way too well.
My wife screams every time Skunk Girl's like, "What is that? Get it, kill it, kill it." Oh man. And they fly. They fly. Oh god, they fly.
The scary
worst-
part is they fly really quietly. Even the wings are huge.
Yeah. They fly.
I just like I love Hawaii, how beautiful it is, but I really can't stand living there because of these silent bombers, and then the giant big toad that will occasionally come visit you and not getting any invitation. All of a sudden, you just find one in your shoe or behind the door or
Oh, you don't
inside
like-
of your closet.
You don't like the cane toads?
They eat birds.
Well, not only that, they're deadly. They're
Yeah, they can bite your finger.
Well, the poor dogs eat them and they die.
They're really isn't that they're kind of venomous as well on
Yeah.
their skin?
Yes, very venomous.
Yeah. So I don't like them. I mean, we have another type of toad in the east that will eat their egg because it's actually good for your skin. It's very expensive though. But hey, those are good stuff. But this it doesn't do any good to anyone. So it's just useless. And they're big, ugly, and mean. Oh yeah. If you're big, ugly, and mean, there's no use for you. Maybe the dumpster.
And what's worse than the cane toads are the Tahitian rats.
Oh my gosh.
They're
Why?
they're they're almost as big as a cat. They're huge.
Oh.
You think it's a little baby cat or something? It's a rat.
Yeah. You live in Hawaii, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you know it too well. You see it every day.
Well, born and raised in Hawaii.
The
Born and
thunder is so
raised in the
loud.
streets of Hawaii.
Hell, born
How,
and raised.
how is it different from Puerto Rico?
Puerto Rico and Hawaii. Well, it's the same in different locations. Actually, I think I haven't been to Hawaii, but um, they're both tropical islands, and they're both in the middle of the sea, and they're both around. Man, is Hawaii in the equator line too?
Ball,
Puerto Rico also have
ball,
volcanoes.
Puerto Rico doesn't have a volcano. Puerto Rico is a volcanic island, meaning it's a mass of land sitting on top of a volcano.
Oh, so it's pretty much quite similar.
Yeah, but we don't have any eruptions. Like if a volcano erupts, Puerto Rico breaks in half and falls into the ocean. Okay, I mean I'm oversimplifying it obviously, but we have no active volcanoes, and we don't have any volcanoes active or inactive. We have mountains, but we don't have volcanoes like Hawaii does. You
Hmm.
know, if that
Yeah.
makes any sense. But we sit on top of an inactive volcano. Yeah, that's awesome. That's always it's like sitting on top of a nuclear bomb. You know, we never know when it's gonna go off. We never know.
Coconut crab. Oh man, I want to have them so bad. Everyone keeps saying how good they are.
a what?
Coconut crab.
Oh,
Those one. What do they? I don't know. They kind of look like hermit crabs, but they actually eat coconuts, and they
they are
can be gigantic.
they are actually a hermit crab, a giant hermit crab.
Yeah, they
They're
look just like hermit crab, don't they?
yeah. I just watched a thing on it too the other day, and they're
So how
saying
did
that
their meats taste like? Do they have
well,
total
what's
net
bad about them too is what they eat. Since they can live so long, they actually get some toxins in their food. I mean, into their meat too.
I
So
was about to say the last thing I heard about them was that you don't eat them
yeah, you don't want to eat them because
Oh.
because
they can live to 100 years old. So they eat all kind of rubbish and all kind of toxic stuff. So it kind of builds up in their
Mm.
meat. So
yeah,
you
they don't
can't.
eat just coconut, but they eat like cats and dogs and
Ah.
yeah, and they've been known to like feed on corpses.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
the one major thing is that on one island, the idea is Amelia Earnhardt when like the apparent like whenever she disappeared, whatever island she disappeared on, is inhabited by those, and they think that's why they can't find any remains.
Uh.
Damn, you must have
Well,
watched the same thing I did.
but the thing is fine if they're just eating carbs, but I'm just worried about their eating trash. Actually, I mean, I
watch a
like
lot of
eating lobsters. Lobster eat or is the bottom feeder, and their meat tastes delicious.
Yeah, but they don't live that. I mean, they live a long time, but not like this hermit. I mean, these coconut crabs, they live for a long, long, long time.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
if I can capture some small baby ones and then just feed them on coconuts forever, then in a few decades, then my kids can eat that gigantic coconut crab.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Hmm, that actually sounds pretty good. But where am I going to get all these coconuts? Never mind. It's a long work in progress. Too long.
Yeah.
isn't
So I
it
guess
72 deadliest creatures of like Asia or something?
That's what it was.
Like vipers and stuff
That's
like
what I
that.
was watching on Netflix.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, and also they talk about the octopus can chunk down like a whole chunk of meat at the size of an orange from your body.
Yeah, you don't mess with an octopus.
Yeah, but the funny thing is when we're in Hong Kong, some other foreigners come over here that they want to buy an octopus and cook it at home. So they went to Saigon where you buy a lot of seafood. So they tell the guy, "Hey, I want that octopus over there." So the lady just go grab it, turn around, you see she shove her hand in something, grab something out, and then she throw that octopus into the bag. And then they just look at the bag, say, "What just happened?" When she turned around. Seems like something in Mortal Kombat happened.
Yeah.
That lady just shoved her hand right inside of the octopus and gouge up everything and pull out.
you turned it inside out, right?
No, she just grabbed everything from the inside and pull it out
Yeah.
and throw it in the trash can and just give them the octopus.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny though.
Yeah. So people are saying that Chester and I should unite forces one day, and what people don't know is that actually Chester and I have been on streams together, um, a few times, even on Josh's channel, my channel. Um, I just never, I've never actually reached out to the Fanspeak crew to be on their show. There are some people that have conflict of interest with me, and so just to avoid giving having Chester have a headache on his show, I just kind of just stick to my stuff. Despite popular belief, because a lot of people feel that I'm a nice guy, and I really am genuinely a nice guy until you snap at me. I've had some conflicts with certain people, and they rather not see me on the same panel as them, because when you cross a certain line, I have a mentality that when you cross a line, then there's no prisoners taken. We just you start and I finish. That's always been my philosophy and everything. You can start it, but I will finish it, guaranteed, guaranteed. And I think Manny knows what I'm talking about, so we'll leave it alone at that. And but with Chester personally, I love the guy. So I even send him the link so he can come join us tonight. Um, and I do the best that I can to have good people on. But Chester and I, there was actually funny story for Tales from Beyond the Gate. That were looking for voices, the voices to speak on it and advertise it and have people on and give it that push with the voice. Cat I says ERTs, you can sound scary sometimes. I definitely wouldn't cross you. I really am not. It's just looking at my background and it's just certain things you just have to be like that, because if you don't, um, life will continue to run over you. So you have to learn to stand your ground, regardless. And that's just for anybody. Even the nicest person has to learn how to stand their ground and be strong, or life will continue to just roll over you and just continue to kick you down. And you don't want that. That's not a healthy life, and that's definitely not a happy life. And it doesn't mean that you have to be physically intimidating. It just means you have to be mentally strong. You have to be mentally strong. You have to love yourself. You have to be mentally strong, and you have to learn how to mentally stand your ground and say no. You're not going to do this to me, and if you do, we're going to have an issue. And again, I'm not saying on a physical sense, but your mindset has to be that you are not going to push me around. And that doesn't mean you have to be mean. It doesn't mean you have to be a bully. It just means that you can still be the nice person that you are. You can continue to carry on in a way that makes you happy, but that doesn't mean that you're all of a sudden considered to be weak, or or helpless, or someone that you could be preyed upon. Definitely not. Definitely not. We're put on this earth to help people out. That's my philosophy. I was put on this earth to help people out. you know and we do the best that we can. We can't help everybody, but we do the best that we can, right? But that doesn't mean that we're going to be weak. It doesn't mean that we're going to be there to be somebody's punching bag, kicking bag, mentally, verbally, physically. You do what makes you happy. You're kind to people. You help who you can help out, and you don't do it expecting anything in return. You do it because it's the right thing to do, or it's because you feel it's the right thing to do. But certain people, you know, on certain streams, have a certain arrogant attitude, and when those people come at you in that arrogance, regardless of whatever, and something, you got to put a stop to it. I tried to do it in a nice way, and it didn't work out. But it is what it is. And I'm sorry. I went preaching. I apologize. I got preachy again. Sorry. But moving right along. Lorenzo says, Chester said he's been streaming for 6 months in the same time slot. I know. He streams at 8. I give him his space. I stream at 9. Manny streams at 10. At 9, I quit and we move over to Manny. It's been like this for a while. People, if you don't know this, ask Manny and Josh, and they'll tell you for a fact. Josh and I start at what time? 9 o'clock. Right or wrong, Josh?
Yeah.
Manny starts at what time?
Whatever time Maddie wants to start.
Usually 10 o'clock. Usually 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time,
Yes, sir.
right?
Mhm.
So I usually wait for FanSpeak. I'm on the FanSpeak. Y'all see me on FanSpeak's little chat. I wait for Chester's to finish at 9. I go on at 9. Then Manny comes and visits. Then we go on to Manny's at 10. And Josh Chris Art is putting a his disclaimer that he always puts. Note the
They
views
put in
expressed
the
here and those
thoughts
of
and
other
views.
sponsorous artists do not necessarily represent or reflect the views of Josh Chris Art. So snowflakeish of him. So snowflakeish. But
No,
it's
no,
all
no. That's not snowflake at all, sir. That's guaranteed my ass.
yes, Lauren. So there's definitely some people worth avoiding. Definitely, definitely, definitely,
Did somebody
definitely.
is somebody accusing you of taking sub viewers?
No, no, they're not accusing me of that. I don't think. Colonel says we're not gonna take it. LOL. Everybody sing it, and Ortiz still has more subs. I know. I'm a nice guy most of the time. I've been working for my subs, people.
The
I have
thing
been
is,
working.
how no one can take another person's sub.
Yeah.
How
And you
can one
No,
person? Because if you take someone's sub, that's mean you have to go. How do you take someone's sub? Do they unsubscribe the person they already subscribed and go
you, you,
subscribe to you?
you can't. I mean, honestly speaking, there are more watchers than YouTube creators.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
So, so there's a niche. There is a niche or niche, however you pronounce it. My Puerto Rican just came out and
Me.
completely messed it up. Hey, Kentucky boy, how do you pronounce it?
Oh, what's the
Well,
word?
go from a
Niche.
Hawaiian boy. It's a niche.
Niche. There you go.
A niche.
Yeah, I had to ask the American first, man. Okay.
What?
Jeez.
I don't use that word in my normal language in the everyday, process. So,
That's so racist.
I gotta ask, man. I gotta ask the guy that I think would know. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding,
oh no, that's
folks.
not a word we use in Kentucky.
Oh, no, no, no. No. But anyway, there's a niche market for everybody. There's a niche for everybody. And even if let's say there's 1,000 gaming channels, people only want to watch certain games. So let's say there's 500 of those, right? And then people only want to watch a certain personality playing that game. There might be 10 of those. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
You gotta have something to catch people's eyeballs or their ears.
yeah, you have to. You have to.
It's a business after all, even making money or not. You have to think it that way.
That's correct, Lorenzo. You just noticed that you, Ortiz, Chester are both friends with each other and with Manny. Yes, yes, we are. And if you go into some of my earlier streams, Chester and I talk about everything from boxing to art to whatever. Chester and I like Chester. Chester's a good guy. I really, really do. And like I said, I try to keep out of everybody else's lanes, and I usually stream at 9 o'clock. Even tonight, I started at 9 o'clock, and so I don't step on Chester's toes. Except last weekend, Manny and I were feeling a little bit frisky and devilish, and last weekend we went on at 8, and it just happened. And even Chester jumped on after his stream on Saturday, I believe, and we had a nice little chat. Yeah, well, Lorenzo, I don't want anybody to feel in that position where they feel bad, where they have to choose streams and whatnot. Um, but all I say is if you drop by, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know you were here. And of course, I understand there's a lot of streams. Yesterday when I went on, there was a lot of heavy hitters on, a lot of heavy hitters on, and I was like, whoa, And tonight there's gonna be some heavy hitters on as well. and it's not to put y'all in a difficult situation. Like last night, I didn't go on because Dina said she was going to be on Drawn a Quarter Fan Edition, and I was like, you know what, I'm not going to go on. And she was like, don't go on because I will feel torn. And I was like, that's not. It's an easy decision. You go on Drawn a Quarter Fan Edition, even if I'm on or not. But then I was like, you know what, I'm just not going to go on. So there's no. So we have clear conscience. Clear conscience because I don't. I would feel bad if she really felt that way. Like that she had to make a decision between two shows because I wouldn't. I don't like putting people in those situations. You don't win that way. You don't win
See,
that way.
I made Jimmy feel bad because I was sitting here at my art desk, all
Oh my
alone,
gosh.
no one to
You
talk
and
to,
Manny,
no one to stream with until 1:30 in the morning.
bro, you and Manny both did it to me, man.
No, I didn't do it to you.
Manny hits me up at like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night on the DMs. Like, oh, Chester says he's on the road, so he can't join. Uh,
Chester's
so
a busy old man.
yeah, he's a busy guy. So there you go, Lorenzo. I tried, but Chester's on the road, and he can't join. No, man. So first, Josh hits me up on DM. He says, "I guess you're not going on." Oh, I just realized it's 10:30, and right after that, Manny hits me up like, "I guess you're not streaming." I'm like, "Damn, man! I thought I made it clear that I wasn't gonna put Dina in a bad situation." So I try to blame
Sorry,
Dina. So I try to blame Dina, and they both say, "I don't remember that." So I was like, "Great, great! I can't even blame her now." Not.
sorry. I'll be like,
I
ah.
should have messaged Manny and been like, "Let's go."
But
Yeah.
I seriously, sometimes I actually was thinking maybe I should have come join your stream instead of yesterday going there. I
No,
I
am not ready to go to
yes, you
meet
are.
those pros.
You are.
you'll
I
be
just win
fine.
because I was drawing tutters, but I'm even drawing PG-13 tutters. That's not even showing anything. And then I'm kind of worried because I'm drawing that. I'm worried that people will be like, she's just trying to draw a trees cake to get all those incel boys. I say, come on. I mean, I'm a girl. I know how what is to be sexy. I mean, I grew up as not a very attractive girl, and also my parents are really harsh because they are Asian. So
Mhm.
they're like, you are so fat and ugly. Look at your face. My dad always tell me that my face is so flat that I look like a lollipop.
Oh my God, that's
So
terrible.
I'd be like, I always think that I'm not good looking. So I always just look at all these drawings, looking at all these different kind of modeling pose. It's like, okay, this is beautiful. That is hot. This one is sexy. But I never have anything to practice on, and because I was thinking I'm not attractive, so I'm just keep looking at all the hot girls at school and say, "Hey, can you model for me in this pose so I can draw it?"
It's okay. I'm not attractive either. In fact, I had really long hair when our son was born. And
Mhm.
shortly after that, my wife said, "Look, you're going to have to either lose weight or cut your hair because whenever you smile, you look like a fat Asian woman." So about a few months later, finally it had to go because I did realize it was true.
Oh man, it's horrible because they say, let's see if I can find that meme. They talk about how Asian women age. They
Oh
just look
Lord,
like they don't age. Like all of a sudden they're just old and ugly and fat.
Oh my
that's
lord.
terrible. Hey, Manny,
Mm-hmm.
the Uncanny Kodiak wants to know if you'll be streaming tonight.
Yes, I will. Yeah, I
Okay.
got that last night too. Caddy is getting many rituals.
Oh, I mean, that Manny Licious stream is like crack.
Oh, that's cool.
Once you see a Manny Licious stream, you're hooked, man. You're hooked.
But you know what? I'm gonna have some. I need some help because I don't know what I'm gonna draw tonight on my stream.
I
Well, I
mean,
can help you again if you want.
Was
there
that?
you go.
So I could help you again if you want.
Oh yeah, you gave me such a great thing for
And
me
it
to.
turned out amazing, didn't it?
Well, yes, thank you for that
It, it,
hard
it,
damn thing to draw.
you did amazing with it, sir. And I think you got a really good number and amazing compliments and likes on it. I mean, it did well.
Yeah, I actually did well with a Marvel character. I usually don't do Marvel.
I got one I want to see, and I'm not going to say it till we get on your stream or before.
Oh my god.
Just get ready.
Alrighty. I don't know what time I'm going on because I'm supposed to be going to a meeting.
Oh, that's right. The
And
meeting
Yeah,
that
worry
you're
about
supposed to be on right now.
I'm waiting to be summoned.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I don't know what to tell you on that one, my brother.
I know it's not like they don't see what I do on stream all the time. They know I'm on it.
Oh my gosh, Tina, that's funny.
What did she say?
Just put it on the. She put it on the chat on the link, but she put it on a private chat too.
Yep, that's how we age.
Yeah. You never know, man. You never know. That's hilarious though. But yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So Marcus Givens is out here doing his thing. If y'all haven't checked out his channel, y'all should check him out real quick. He's becoming a friend of the show, pretty quick. Selflessly giving his mod services. Speaking of mod services, where is the unbreathable skunker at today, Manny?
She is working right now. So
Ah,
she might be watching. She gets your notifications, but she
ah.
might be busy. Yeah. This
No,
is
that's
like
cool.
this is the part where she's almost ready to come home and then something happens right at the last minute. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's the
Oh,
last where it usually happens.
do
Unlike
you
me, I go to work and stuff happened before I start work. And I know it's not a good day. I'm like, seriously? And then the S hit the fan this morning. Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, it was not a good day. So I got to come over here and play with E, play with Josh, play with Dino. Is it Dino or Dana? I want to know.
I say
It's
Dina.
supposed to be Dina.
Dina. Okay,
It's
Dina.
supposed to be from the Old Testament.
Okay,
Hmm.
The
Dina.
little sister, the only daughter of Israel. So that's where I got the name from. Because he have 12 sons and one daughter.
Dina.
Okay.
I have so many sister and one brother. I sometimes wish that I'm the only girl. Maybe I can get some. My parents cut me some slacks. That's where I get that from.
Yeah, I figured it was Dina because of the Israel part. I was like, it can't be Dina. It has to be Dina, but but that's also how a Spanish person would pronounce it because there's no I, there's I, A, E, O, U. That's our vowels, I, A, E, O, U, and E is I, so that would be Dina.
Same like Hawaiian.
Yeah, I got someone completely lash out on me because I use this name. This person is into the conspiracy about the Jewish involvement. So you evil, blah blah. Is that what you want to do to America? It's like I'm Chinese. And this name's supposed to be a joke. He's like,
People,
why do you think it's a joke? Why do you name yourself that? It's like I said, it's a joke.
those
Well,
things happen. I didn't even know you had a channel, Dina. So I guess I need to put
oh
your
no, it was just YouTube comments. I can't really manage a channel and stuff, and I enjoy go hang out with friends more than
right.
doing things myself. So occasionally I'll just be on Twitter being edgy and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
I see some of your Twitter stuff. I follow you on Twitter a little bit. It's hard to keeping up with all this crap though. The social media is just too much. Like it's ridiculous amounts
I
of
only
social
post
media.
some stuff when I find something really worth sharing or funny.
Hmm. So you won.
Yeah,
You're
it's
gonna go
weird.
to Pet Edition, and you get to go to the Pro Edition next week.
I gotta make some announcement there. But I probably can make an announcement here before then. I can always give you some
Heads up.
heads up before I do anything on other people's channel because I like you.
No, that's awesome. Like I said, look, you don't have to choose, man. Me and
No,
Manny, me and
yeah,
Manny
I
will just
choose
sit here
I
by
choose
ourselves.
you like Pokemon. I choose you.
Yeah, you should be. Sup the Cross Comics, fight the Manny Blacklist. Bale says.
What?
So speaking of the cross comics, Mike Miller is on. So that's half my audience gone. Uh,
No, I mean
Oh,
we
I'm
can.
gonna go troll them next week. I'm just gonna be a nice troll though.
yeah. So
But
so
I'm surely gonna troll. And make sure that I'll eat. That I won't be hungry because when I'm hungry, I lose all
you
my edge.
so you get you. Oh yeah, you get weak. You don't get
That's how
hangry.
that's how I lost. Why do you think I cut him so many slacks last night? I was just really hungry. And then I was like, I gotta be nice to Chester. Can't be mean to his guest, but his guest is a horrible person.
Uh, it's funny because at first I thought, uh, yeah, I don't know what I thought because at first it was like, oh, that's just the way he is. I was like, okay, so maybe it's no big deal. And then this morning, right? It was an explosion on the Discord. I was like, what in the world happened? And because I was like, congratulations. And then it was like, bah. I was like, okay.
There's a reason why all my friends they say not to pick a fight with me. There's a reason.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, whoa. And
And yeah, like all the Asian myth about do not forgive and do not forget. Yes, it's true. I hold grudge. That's why I say I'm a crane because in the Chinese idiom they say the crane remember the grudges for 1,000 years and the turtle will remember for 10,000 years. I don't want to be a turtle, and I don't want to be all wrinkly, so I'll just be a crane
just gonna be a crane. Man,
and remember
oh,
the grudge for 1,000 years.
That's
well,
some kung fu panda crap right there. I mean, wow, that's awesome. I want to be something.
yeah. So Tiki and Nika TV has joined us. Thank you for joining us. Please don't forget to hit this, smash the like button for us. Cat R, what happened is your co-host, the one who you balanced out in the morning on the master class, was unbalanced yesterday afternoon or last yesterday evening at the John and Quarter Fan Edition, and decided to throw his immense weight around. I mean, I wasn't there, so I'm just making this up as I go along. But this is what it sounds like it happened, towards a much smaller, frail Asian woman, something like that, something like that. So, so basically, John was being John, and decided to go after, make comments, John comments. We all know John, so it is what it is. But
I want to know what happened.
Dina, if you feel like going on,
I don't want to sound like a SJW
all right.
or a butt hurt person because I'm not. I just don't like. I mean, okay, so it's really hard to offend me, but I'm very self conscious about my English because I have pronunciation problems with English. I can't really tell the difference. I still can't tell fake and fake. That you eat the fruit or that something is fake. I can't tell the difference for pronouncing it. So when
Hey,
people
that's
pick on my
okay.
English, I got really self conscious and get angry.
Right,
And
that's okay.
then
Josh is English is his first language. He can't pronounce half the words either.
No,
So
I learned
fine.
on phonics, and I can't spell worth crap. So, and I can't pronounce anything. My wife has already told me I'm not allowed to teach the children English. I can teach them history. I can teach them biology and science and art. But when it comes to math and English, I'm out. I can't do it. So I understand.
I even failed Chinese, so you know that how bad my language is. People like you fail Chinese, but you Chinese. I say yeah, just because you're English speaker, do you understand and know how to spell all the words? You know how many characters you have to learn in Chinese to be able to read and write. You do at least learn 2 to 3 thousand characters to be able to read a newspaper.
See,
So
Cat R says that John. See, Cat, Cat, I don't even pick at you for being Canadian. I always say you're the best Canadian I know. My favorite Canadian, and you don't even come on my show anymore. And then you say I'm the bad guy. I'm feeling some kind of way right now. Feelings are a little bit hurt. But Dina, go ahead and continue with your story, please.
Now I feel like I'm just like a
no,
whining
you're
diva.
not.
I'm not a whining diva
I
because
want
I just think it's not cool to talk about things. Like, I don't want to be like those women. I gotta talk about my feelings and my day, and then everybody's like, "Oh gosh, I gotta run."
Well, no, it's just telling what happened last night. It's
Yeah,
not
and
feelings
then
or anything.
since I was trying to make a comment talking about how beautiful Idaho is, and then I say that, oh, I don't drink beer, and then he's not making. I say, well, I'm a Mormon. I don't drink alcohol, and then he start making fun of my religion as well. I'll be like,
Ooh,
yeah, very the just like really easy to offend me. Two things: religion and my language problem. I'm very self conscious about both of them. Really, really religious person, faithful to my God, and then don't pick on my English because at least you have to speak two or three language, or else don't pick on mine, or else I'm gonna rip them a new one.
okay.
Mm,
Just like that. It's no big deal. You pick on the stuff that I don't like people to poke on the most.
gotcha.
Just
Okay.
that.
All right. Now I understand. So
Yeah, no biggie, but I just don't like people keep poking at that parts.
no, I understand.
Now I feel kind of petty talking about
Not
something.
at all. No, I wanted to know just because I stopped watching at a certain point because I was like, well, it's time to go to bed, or I need to focus on my own artwork because it's what it is. So I didn't get to sit around. I'm not part of the Discord or anything. So
Yeah. So I made Kat feel bad. She said that she hasn't been around, and that's why she hasn't been on. It's not because she thinks I'm a mean person. So thank you, Kat, for that. And no pressure, man. I'm just having a good time.
Oh,
And
maybe sometimes you can host a drawing section yourself. A lot of
you
people
know,
like to draw.
I was thinking
I mean,
about
you
that.
already are technically.
I do. I was thinking about that, but I wasn't thinking about doing a competition. I thought about it, but then I was like, man, that people would be really pissed at me if I did. Um,
Why?
No, you won't. I mean, you can do it this week because actually, I was talking to Pope Fire. Yeah,
mhm.
also announcement about Pope Fire later that um actually she is not doing the altar to this week. She just want to hang out with us for
Right.
as friends. So you can talk to her what time she's not doing the stream and not hanging out on the chat. Then you can totally have one that, and also there doesn't have to be any competition. We do it in the altar, just do it as for fun.
Yeah, I mean, I could do that. The more people that come to draw, I enjoy just the way I look at it. A lot of times people like Manny and Josh, right? They love to draw, and I love to have them on so people can see their artwork. And I love to talk, right? And then I have a co-host like maybe like Dina, who also talks along with me. And then we could just show the art while I'm talking, and then people can concentrate on the drawing. Manny does a lot of his work on his book on my channel, and he loves it. I mean, I think he does. Do
I,
you,
I,
Manny?
I can do my books on your channel because I got to concentrate more. So when I go on my channel, I can't concentrate as much. So I don't do my books on my channel that much.
Yeah, so I give like a little space for people to do what they do. Tech Kid 94, what he's using is Clip Studio Paint. It's
Mhm.
it's a software made originally designed for manga, but comic book artists love it because it has all the tools that you need to make a comic layout or a comic page, and it's very powerful. And you can get it for very cheap if you go to Clip Studio websites. They'll have it on sale for like $25, and it's freaking amazing. I have it as well, and some people prefer Photoshop, but I find Clip Studio easier to use for me personally.
I do
And
too. I've got both, and I think Clip Studio is way better for comic artists.
Hmm. I'm too dumb to learn both of them.
No,
you'll be surprised how easy it is to pick up, Dina, for real. Cause no, you seriously, Clip Studio will be really easy to pick up.
mm-mm.
Really? Maybe I
Yeah,
should try.
yeah,
But
I
yeah.
promise you, it's not that hard. I don't even use half the tools on it. I just draw on it, and it's a lot easier for me to draw on Clip Studio than it is with than when I tried on Photoshop. I don't know if I like the brushes more or if
Mm-hmm.
my tablet reacts better with it. I don't know what the thing is, but I like it better.
I like
Oh,
Mhm.
I like the shortcuts. There's so much
so
shortcuts. I think you can do the same things on Photoshop. It's just, but this is so much easier. The commands and stuff.
Hmm.
Because
That sounds
I
cool.
bought both at the same time, the Clip Studio and the Photoshop, and I was getting a hard time with Photoshop trying to do artwork. And
yeah,
then when I got this Clip Studio, I was like, oh, I'm not gonna go back to. I use Photoshop for my animation. That's what I do now.
yeah. And the funny thing is, if you get like the Clip Studio EX version, which is super expensive, $200, you get that feature as well, where you can do animation. And
Hmm.
so yeah, so Clip Studio can do it all. Now, the thing that I do agree with some people is um the coloring. I think Photoshop is better um with coloring than Clip Studio, but I could be
Why?
wrong. I could be wrong because I'm colorblind. I think because the RGB spectrum on Photoshop is most computers and most
Mhm.
tablets recognize the color spectrum on Photoshop a lot better than on Clip Studio. I think that's one of the
Um,
reasons, the color gamut, and the other one, um, you know, it's just that Photoshop is an editing software for photos, and I think the colors just pop more. But I
mhm.
could be wrong. I'm colorblind, so I don't color. Usually my color is done. I have to do if I do color, I color traditionally because the markers have the names of the colors on them, so I know what it is that I'm using. Hey, look, don't judge me. Don't judge me.
No,
Colorblind
no, no.
people.
I'm not gonna make fun of you. My coloring skills is so bad. I keep telling my husband I couldn't do it. He wouldn't believe me until one day we were cleaning out the house when we are going to move to another city, and then he found my college painting, and he said, "Yeah, you're right. You better just stick with black and white."
Marcus Gibbons. You can use Photoshop or you can use Clip Paint Studio EX. And
Mm.
just have them go to Clip Studio, the website, and see which version has the animation. But I believe that all of them have it, but I know for sure that um, the Clip Studio EX, which is the $200 version, but you can catch it on sale for way cheaper than that. Um, has the animation, so have her check it out, Marcus Gibbons. It's worth a shot. You ain't got nothing to lose. If you can get a $25 version of Clip Studio and it has
Mm.
it, it's winning because
Well,
Photoshop is like what, $15 a month.
Wow, that's expensive. I
that's
mean,
for the
I
that's for the cheapest one. My brother has the $50 one.
gosh, who
Yeah.
are
Yeah,
they trying? What they trying to do? They don't want business anymore. They're trying to be like HP and their stupid printers.
no, the thing with that is that's what the IT world is moving to. Microsoft does the same thing where you pay a monthly fee. You could pay a monthly fee for Office, or you could buy it outright. You know, so so
Well, also the thing is too, if you pay the monthly subscription, anytime they have updates or anything, you get those updates. You don't
Yeah.
have
yeah.
to bother buying the next version. You
That,
automatically
that
get.
that's what they're saying. That, oh, you get all the new updates, but do you really need all those updates? Not really.
Well, actually, I really think that it's unnecessary. If you ask me, I mean, I know I can't really do coloring or even using tech stuff, but I mean, if you have the skills, you already have been doing it with the old style that you can do it. What you can't, is there anything that you really can't do without the new upgrade? I'm just saying.
But the thing is, the thing with the subscription is basically you don't own it. You're just renting it. You're renting it every
Mm.
month. All right. So I did a year. So when I started adding up Photoshop, right, and then I
Mhm.
looked at the investment, like one-time investment with Clip Studio, which you get the updates and whatnot. I mean, you won't get the new software. You probably have to buy it, but the people at Clip Studio give so many discounts that you might pay $20 for the upgrade and be just upgrade the whole thing. And by the time you go in a year's worth of $15 a pop, you're talking way more money than you would if you just outright bought Clip Studio.
Mhm.
And then Clip Studio can be installed on multiple devices because I have it on my Microsoft Surface Pro. Okay, and you can install it. Clip Studio also works on the iPad. It works on Mac. It works on Windows. It works on the Surface Pro. So I have both. I have the two versions of Clip Studio. One on my Surface Pro for my mobile. I have one on my gaming laptop that's hooked up. What was hooked up before everything got shipped to my Huey on Canvas digital tablet, and which is kind of like the UG that Benny's using, which is basically a big screen that you can draw on. And I like that better than using the small tablets because I actually like to see what I'm drawing at. I actually like to see my hand and my pen. I guess it's just old school thinking, where where I'll put my pen at is where I want to see the line. I don't want to use a tablet to look up at a monitor and have that disconnect. So, it is what it is.
Hmm. That's called rip off, right?
Yeah, I mean,
It's meant for professionals. I mean, that's
It's
what it
still.
is.
I'm
but
old school. You buy a stuff. You just like I buy a heavy sewing machine, and if I really can pay for the whole thing, I'll rent it. But I still get that thing in my hand. But now they're like, oh yeah, you can't even have it. You can't even own it. You just come here, rent it, and use it every day. I'm like, oh, but if I need to use it, I can just own it myself. They don't let you own it. That's the thing is, why can't I own anything these days? Why do I have to borrow things and rent things every day? So what's the deal with them? And just like HP is doing that with I don't know if other company are doing that as well. The printers and those inkjets and stuff, all this cartridge, they make
yeah,
you
no.
to subscribe to a subscription.
Yeah, no, no, no. That's happens everywhere. All big business has to. You either lease the printers or you subscribe to get that stuff because it's a business model. It's the same thing. Okay, this is happening all across the IT industry. Okay,
I
from
know.
from printers to software to servers. Okay, so this cloud that everybody keeps talking about, like it's in the cloud. Basically, what you're doing is Microsoft, HP. What's the other people? IBM. What they're doing is they're expanding well, not expanding because now servers are getting smaller and you got things like the Cisco chassis that can basically house 100 100 plus virtual machines. I think it's like 1,000. I'm not even sure, depending on the size of them. And what they're doing now is instead of you having physical servers in your business, you're renting out virtual servers at those locations. All right, good dog. Thanks for dropping by, man. Appreciate it. I'll catch you in a few if you're done.
How long are you guys gonna be on for?
Uh, I don't know, 11, 11:30, 12, 1, 2, 3. I don't know.
I mean, I'll
Not,
jump back. I'll jump back in here as soon as possible.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
I don't want to leave. Really don't want to leave.
Well, we can get Kate on if she have time,
yeah,
I'm
and
having
we'll
too much
miss you.
fun.
We'll
I'm
miss
having
you
so
and your
much
art.
fun.
yeah. We're definitely gonna miss Good Dog Press and his wonderful artwork while we're
Well,
gone. It'll just gonna turn into a talk show now.
it's you guys are all going to be YouTube stars.
Yeah, for now, for now, for now.
YouTube
You know
stars.
how we feel about YouTube stars.
I
Uh,
know, I know.
I already listened to PewDiePie's "You." That's a horrible song.
Oh boy.
Sorry, but that was too funny.
It's all good. Let me put it on free form because I know Manny's about to roll out.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Thank-
Chronos, everything is moving. Oh, before I get on a rant, Manny, go ahead and give yourself an outro in case you don't make it back.
Yeah, in case I don't make it back, thank you for having me on, Ian. I will be on tonight. That's for sure. If I'm not on here, if you guys close down, I will start up a stream. And
Awesome.
it's going to be a little bit late, and guaranteed Josh is going to give me something really hard to draw. Thank you, Josh.
I'm hopping over on that if you don't show back here.
That'll be cool. So, and thank you for having me on. And are you giving anything away tonight?
No, not tonight. I'm gonna do a separate video for the 500 sub giveaway, and I'll on that video I'll ask people to comment and like, and then I will choose from the people that leave a comment behind,
Okay.
and then I'll do another video with the giveaway announcement, and the price is a Amazon gift card, undisclosed money amount, depending on how generous I'm feeling. No less than $50 though, for sure.
That
No
is
less.
that is awesome. Well,
So
congratulations on your 500 sub. You're awesome. You're gonna catch me up really soon. So I got to start working to get more subs. Me and E, we got this little competition going, which is great. It's good competition. This kind of
it's
competition you want. It makes you work harder. This is awesome. I love it.
no, Bound. There will be no 50 question quiz like Manny. I'm not gonna have you go through through petabytes of data
I,
surfing.
di- I didn't expect anybody to get 10 questions. I thought people would get like about two, three questions, so somebody would get the artwork. I already know who won. Somebody won. That person's going to get the artwork. This person actually worked their butt off. They got 7 out of 10 10
Nice.
questions. That is awesome. I'm not going to say who it is, and I'll wait for that person to get in the mail. It's a secret. Then once the person gets it, then I'll announce who got it. But it has been won. Yes. That person pretty much knows who he is.
Hmm.
Like I said, I will see you guys later. I
Right.
got to go to my meeting, my super secret, top secret meeting.
Top secret meeting.
You do
I'll see
that,
you later.
and if you're able to jump back on, jump back on, and if not, we'll catch you on your stream, bud.
All right. Thanks, E. Thanks,
See you
Josh.
later.
Thanks, Dinah.
See you, buddy.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. So let me go catch up on El Chatamus Maximus. If I can find my cursor and click back on there. Oh no, that's not mine. Syntax. That was Good Dog Press drawing. All my equipment is packed up because I'm moving to the West Coast, so I don't have anything, any artwork to show till probably the end of February. But I'll start drawing again at the end of February and then hopefully y'all still feel the same way. But that was Good Dog Press. He was working on his anthology, Tales from Beyond the Gate, and right now, so it's just us now, and hopefully some other people will jump in that like to do art. So that would be awesome. That'd be really, 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 really awesome. Start making a website with all these tutorials. Chronos, if you want to do that, that is awesome. And I may leave the panel, but I am still here. Manny is always around. And Syntax AI, man, thank you for coming by this evening. Please don't forget to hit the like button. That's greatly appreciated. I can't wait.
I was about to say, is there anybody in the chat that wants to join, that wants to draw? Because once again, I can't showcase anything I'm doing
Yeah,
or would be drawing for Jimmy right now, but
yeah,
I can't show anything. So if anyone wants to jump in, by all means, let's give people something to watch.
yeah. And Arthur said he's gonna do it. You're in the dog pound, right? Or the dog house, Arthur? If not, I'll send you the link personally. I think I have you on the Twitters. It's a funny thing as I sent the link out to a lot of people, but it seems like everybody's doing something else. It's okay. It's okay.
It's
Uh,
Friday night. Probably everyone is just, it's Friday, Friday. Let's go drinking.
yeah, it was a bad decision upon my part to start that
Mm.
on a Friday, but I hit 500 today, and I wanted to share the news today.
Well, I think it's fine. You can do Friday. I mean, if the guys want to, like, they are used to your schedule, and then they might be want to join in. Maybe they'll just grab themselves a 6 pack and take it home and drink it at home instead of going out there and drink it out there.
Yeah, Uncanny's not part of the doghouse.
I already sent him the link to his personal Twitter. I DM'd him the link, so it is good to go. DM. Syntax AI. I do commissions. But what I ask is you have to give me some time. I'm in the process of moving from the East Coast to the West Coast. Job opportunity, stuff like that. There you and Arthur. The Uncanny Bear is in the house. Thank you for joining us. We'll go ahead and highlight the man, the myth, the legend. How you doing today?
I think I caught the tail end of that.
I was just basically introducing you.
Hello, all. Hello. How's it
Hello.
going? This is the first time I've been on with Dina.
Dina
Oh,
is amazing.
Yes, she is very cool. Very cool.
when I'm
I
not
would say,
crazy.
I would say for English being your second language, at least you can speak it. I'll forget things so simply, like right now. It's like I can't even get it out. I'm like, what was I trying to say? I'll forget the simplest words and get stuck on them. So,
They say Dina has that effect on a lot of men.
oh, my
Unless
wife would kill me.
unless, unless you're over 49, then her wiles don't work.
Yeah, but
Um,
that's the funny part. All my friends know that I'm into old guys. But then when I married my husband, they say he's 8 years younger than you. What's wrong with you? I say, well, he'll grow into that kind of woman I like.
eventually.
Mhm. Yeah, once we go, we get old fast and grumpy.
It's fine. We go all get old and grumpy one day. Just enjoy life. Do what you want to do. If that don't live a life with regrets, then that's how you live life,
That's the
right?
truth. That
That's
is
my nickname at home, the old grump.
yeah.
Even my
Same.
son's like, Dada, you're being grumpy again. I'm like, okay, go clean your room.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm always worried that I won't hit the mute button in time when I'm like fussing at my kids because I use my dad voice and I just know somebody's not gonna get it, not gonna have kids, and they're gonna go, "Man, that guy's he's an ass," you know?
Luckily, I don't stream when my kids are awake. Everyone's in bed. So
Yeah.
there's only been one night. I'm like, hey, Jimmy, what's go? I gotta go. And then I didn't even say bye. I just turned off the computer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
here's the thing that y'all don't realize. Josh does voices, and he won't do them, of course, because he'll wake the kids up. But he can do a Schmiegel, and he sounds dead
What
on.
what's a smeagol?
Schmigo, Lord of the Rings.
Oh yeah, my wife she would have punched me. I've still never seen that.
It scares me to death. I still don't like watching it. I mean, that's the first Christmas present I bought for my husband because he love the Rings. And then so I bought him this extend Blu-ray super extend edition, and then now we have to watch a marathon every year. Dear Lord,
My
what
wife
have I
won't
done
watch
to
Lord of the
myself?
Rings. She won't watch
Yeah.
it at all.
Yeah, let me quickly apologize to Arthur because I thought you were in the doghouse.
Oh, that's
Um,
all right.
and if I would have known that I had to send you the print, that if I would have remembered, because apparently I know, if I would have remembered that I had to send you the link personally, then I would have. So my apologies on that count.
No harm, no foul.
Cool, cool, cool. I bailed said Gollum, and yeah. So if he did it for a quick second, but everybody talked over him, so y'all missed it. So
E, do you have a project you're gonna be working on when you get all your stuff back?
um, but my project is to finish getting my art up to speed because my art is not on par to do
Oh, I
a book
feel you.
yet. But there is a project in mind that I had. Yes, and I talked a little bit to some people about it, but I'm not really going to talk about it that much because
It's still
you
in
know
the infant stage.
it is.
Yeah.
I got most of it worked out. At least the first the beginning of it, and but I'm I usually don't talk about it a lot because I'm like Dina. I'm very religious, or I'm not. I won't say religious. I'm Christian,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
so my books are gonna follow in that in that type of storyline, and they're not gonna be like straight out of the Bible, but they will have like biblical characters in a different situation. Like I might bring Samson to a post a post a, po- the my original book is to bring Samson out of the Old Testament into a post apocalyptic future, and have him kind of like a Conan the Barbarian type deal thing where he's fighting Nephilims and demons and whatnot.
Hmm.
So similar. That's just a like super short version of what my book is. The book that I have in mind is supposed to be.
See, I'm fascinated with all that kind of stuff. Like everything you just said. The my guy is the is it not Solomon? Oh, come on, the guy with the hair that got it cut off and lost his
Samson.
power.
Samson.
Samson.
Samson. Mhm.
Oh yeah, and I'm not talking the comic book Samson either. I'm talking the biblical one.
I see boobies.
That is a comic. That is a comic book. Comic book Samson.
There is, and Josh knows all about it. Josh can tell you.
Boobies on mine.
I see boobies.
Oh, okay. Those are just brackets. Those
It's
are
okay.
just-
They're boobies.
They're bobs. They're bobs. Okay, they're bobs.
Whether they finished or not, they're boobies.
You're gonna get that on your Facebook message. Show Bob's M Vagana.
No, we don't say bobs. We just go ahead and say boobies. They're boobies.
No, it's those things. You know those Indian men always will go bothering pretty girls in the West and then
that's
send
all
them a
nice.
message, and
Well,
they
yeah.
always spell it wrong.
These are my thumbnails of I wanna draw a starfire and
Ooh,
yeah, I know.
Oh,
Don't
fire,
let certain
I
people
love
know.
you.
I know. It's like, oops. But-
we just mentioned her name. She might appeared, and also I have to make an announcement here first that Pope Fire is not Pope Fire anymore. She is Saint Fire now. She
Did
ascended.
she change her name?
No, I just announced her sainthood. I mean, yeah, I crowned her as Pope Fire in the beginning. Now I'm gonna give her. She's gonna become a saint. So she's a living saint right now. She is Saint Fire. And I'm gonna work on a new icon, like a Saint Fire icon for her.
Kronos just caught what I was thinking. I was like, no, y'all didn't say Starfire. Oh, well, we just did now. But y'all have to say Starfire 3 times like Beetlejuice.
Yeah. So no, she's doing a movie night with the Titans tonight. So
Oh, she wouldn't be here.
yeah, she's not gonna be here. She's not gonna be here. So I don't know. We have 14 people watching. How many people would be interested in reading a comic book about Samson in a post-apocalyptic setting? Just just for the heck of it, see what's going on. I don't know. At the Arthur the Brown Uncanny
Yeah.
Kodiak, do you have your own YouTube channel?
Yeah, Uncanny Kodiak. I'm gonna start posting over there, but I usually yeah, over there you can find me on Twitters or Arthur Brown AKA Uncanny Kodiak. That's a tongueful.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, so he does have a YouTube channel. It's called the Uncanny Kodiak.
Cool.
So there you go, peoples. And if you want to give me the link in our private chat, I'll post it in the big chat.
Okay.
Arthur, if you don't mind, so people can go ahead and find you and give you some good old cyber loving. I'm not gonna say loving because that might be a little bit inappropriate, but at least some cyber
Kinky.
some cyber love. So people do like the post-apocalyptic, which a lot of people do, man. A lot of people like the end of days, doom and gloom type settings. But I mean, that was my idea. That's what I was gonna thinking about doing. And if my art doesn't improve, I'll probably hire an artist to do the art, and I probably want to get someone like Critias to help polish the storyline. I don't mind if that happens like that, I just would like to tell the story somehow. And I had given myself a timetable of at least a year to improve on my art, at least a year and a half. I didn't realize I was gonna move. It's just something that happened out of the blue.
But it's always fun. It's like an adventure.
Oh yeah, I'm not mad. I'm moving to Washington State, so and um, it's all right. It is what it is. It's gonna be something new. Annalyn Kaulian, I can't pronounce her name. Thanks for dropping by. Hello, how you doing this evening?
Sorry about that. My kid was asking for help for something.
No worries, dude. No worries. Well, we'll understand. We're family
So
people.
did you say Samson? Oh no, who did you say in a
Samson.
post? Oh, you did say that.
I did say.
Oh, okay. I apologize.
No worries, no worries. You know what? I just
That
realized
might Go ahead.
I've not subbed to you, so I'm gonna go ahead and sub.
I
Now I'm gonna
appreciate
post
that.
you in the. This is and
I
let me
feel like I
get you
wasn't
going.
listening there, but I
No,
just
it's
it must have been why it was subconscious why that popped in my head. See, I was raised. We had this Bible book when I was a kid, and it had this really cool picture of him like curly hair and pushing down those yeah,
The
just bringing
pillars.
down the pillars. So
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
It's
great
one of
story.
their great story about he's chosen by God, but then he got seduced by a evil woman,
yeah.
and then he lose everything, but then he want to redeem himself.
Did you all see the
That's
movie on Netflix?
no, I didn't even
Yeah,
know there was.
It's
it's
actually not
quite
bad.
interesting the
Oh,
adaptation.
you talk about the Samson the movie from
Yeah,
Pureflix. I watched it. I actually went to the movie theater to watch that. Believe it or not, those movies from Pureflix. That's the company that makes them. I'll if they go on theater, I'll go support them in the theater, man.
yeah,
Um,
it wasn't bad. I was actually quite entertained.
it was actually good. It was a little different.
Yeah, it
But
was definitely a different take on it, but it was still good.
yeah, I like the actor, the guy that plays Samson. I thought he was pretty. He looked pretty good for the part.
I just
Um,
kept laughing that the guy from Twilight was in it.
Which
yeah,
guy? Oh no, I thought I was thinking True Blood when you said that.
Yeah, the
Which
Jasper. He played the character Jasper in Twilight.
I don't know. I don't watch or read Twilight.
My
That
wife
book
made me
is.
watch him.
My
Oh
wife
man,
tried to make me, and dude, I was like, I turned it off. I'm like,
why
I
are the
owe you
wives
something.
so
Yeah,
mean?
pretty much what I told her.
you
I
know,
I'm
it's
pretty supportive.
no, the reason why I watched Twilight, my daughters, they were teenagers at the time.
I mean,
I just really 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 dislike that author. I was thinking, what kind of BS you're giving to little girls? Think you want them to be longing for a guy who is kind of is really abusive, like emotionally abusive to
I
you?
mean, I that's and he saying that made me think. I have a daughter. I'd probably, if she was really into it or had read the books, I'd probably go with her, and that would probably be the only thing that could get me to go. I come from the generation where we had David Bowie and seducing a 16-year-old girl. You know what I mean? So
Oh,
it's like,
Labyrinth.
yeah, Labyrinth. So it's kind of, it is what it is. That part. It was just it read like exactly what it was, bad fan fiction.
it took me a
Yeah,
minute to realize what movie you were talking about. I love that freaking movie.
Yeah,
Yeah, that movie's
Labyrinth
amazing.
is beautiful. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
it's not about the 16-year-old girl. It's all the girls looking at David Bowie as the Goblin King. They'll be like, "Wow, he's
Yeah.
dreamy." I
Yeah.
mean, I have to say, I feel the same. He looked exactly like the character I create. That before I even watched the movie, I call him the Dragon Lord. I was like, "Oh my lord, that he really exists." But yeah, and then I look at his teeth. Nah, no.
fine.
Mhm.
Dance, baby, dance. That's gonna be
Oh no, not that one. That's
yeah.
You remind
I
me of the babe. What babe? The babe with the power. What power? The power of voodoo. Who do you do? Do what? Remind me of the babe. I lost which character was which, but there you go.
Man, you'll never guess
that's
who.
amazing.
You never guess who finally hit me up. Marcus Gibbons finally accepted my invitation to.
Ooh, he's gonna
To
join us.
I hope so. I hope so. I mean, I don't know. We'll see what happens. You
It's
know.
the more the merrier.
He told me. He doesn't have any social media other than LinkedIn, right?
Mhm.
So I found him on LinkedIn and I sent him an invitation to connect. Like it feels like a year ago. It was actually like a couple of days ago. you know. See, yeah. So I sent it to him a while ago. And of course I had to let him know who I was because he probably didn't know who this strange Puerto Rican dude. It was hitting him up on the LinkedIn. He's probably, man, what the hell? What is this? But it's all good, man. It's all good. He's laughing. It's all good, brother. I know you've been busy. But if you want on, man, just let me know. and I will shooteth the linketh. And I don't know. Marcus says he has issues with equipment and whatnot, so I don't know if he's going to join us, but he is always welcome. He has been helping a lot with the channel. I think it's his modding that got me to 500. I don't know. I don't know because ever since it's been on, it's been magical. It's been a magical mod. Hey,
My channel.
yeah, we're gonna get him on your channel too, man. Shoot, Marcus
Yeah,
is
you
good.
get the right mod. The mod can do a lot for you.
Oh
That
yeah,
is true.
yeah, definitely, definitely. And
I
Marcus
work
is
my
amazing.
I work my butt off for Elliot. So
Yeah, I know. I'm always on Elliot. Well, I haven't been lately, but I try to make Elliot streams.
yeah.
And
He's such like everything he says, like it's made. I'm not just talking art. I'm not just talking the fact that he introduced me to Comic Skate. He's got this demeanor that's like Big Brother style. You know what I mean? That makes me want to be a better person. I don't know.
so uncanny. What if I told you there's someone on this panel that actually met Elliot face to face, real live, and in person?
You?
No, one magnificent Josh Chris Art.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I met him 2 years ago, and got to talking with him. We were both at a con in Florida,
Uh-huh.
and my wife, we were big fans of his back whenever he was Jerkmonger, and
Mhm.
and so we got to talking with him and stuff, and he had some little originals that were all pieced together to make like an X-Men poster he had up there at the time,
Yeah.
and we really liked the Rogue, and we asked him how much it was, and he said the price, and I said, well, once we actually start making some money at this con, because we did okay, but it wasn't like, oh my God, we made so much money.
Yeah.
It was just an okay show, and I was like, well, once we start making some money, if you don't mind holding it for us, I'll come over and I'll buy it. Well, he just hands it to me and goes, here, take this. And here's also my card with my
wow.
personal information. If you ever have any questions or anything, just hit me
Yeah.
up. And I was like, oh my God. And he goes, well, please don't give out that information. I said, no, I'll never give it away.
Yeah.
I still ended up paying him for the artwork. I was like, I'm
Very
not
cool.
going to do that. I'm
Yeah.
not doing it to you. And then a few weeks later, my wife actually got him to do a commission for us of a Skeletor headpiece, a Colossus headpiece, and a Raven headpiece.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, he was posting those online, and I was like, oh my God, these are freaking amazing. I'd love to get these, not knowing that my wife had actually ordered him to do those. So
That's cool.
I get them in the mail, and I'm like, I think it was a birthday present. And I was like, oh my God, these are freaking amazing. These are Elliot's, aren't they? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like sitting there staring at the Colossus going, I know this piece. And she's like, yeah, you made a comment on it. And I had to make sure that he didn't say that you owned it. She goes out of her way and she talks to the celebrities. Like she's gotten original artwork from Todd Knock, and he's got he's got a 5-year wait list.
Dang.
And yeah, if you order online saying I like to do a commission, and he says, okay, cool. I'm gonna put your name down the list, and in 5 years I'll give you a call. And he's not joking. He's not being mean. It's literally that long of a list. And so we've never put our name on it. But if you can catch him at Comic Cons, he'll open up 6 to 8 spots exclusively for the con, and then that's it. Well, there was a Colossus that went online that she was in the mix of already talking to him about getting a comic book and him signing it for me. And he went over and liked a couple pieces of my artwork, making some comments on it and stuff. And I was like, oh my God, I was freaking out. I had no idea she was talking to him. And all of a sudden for Christmas, I get an original Colossus 9x12, just a beautiful piece. And I'm like, this is beautiful. This is Todd Knock. How the hell did you get this? And she's like, well, while we were talking and getting him to sign and look at your artwork and stuff, that piece came on, and I messaged him as well saying, if the buyer backs down from that piece, I'll buy it from you while we're doing this other transactions and stuff. And so he messaged her like the next day or two and said, the buyer backed out. If you want it, it's yours.
Sweet.
So yeah,
That's
it's
amazing.
my wife is my manager. She gets me in all the doors. She talks to all the celebrities for me. They
That's
know
so
her
cool.
more than they know me.
Maybe she should be my manager too. No.
She's insane. Like we're doing this upper deck deal right now, and she's just like she figures out the math of what I got to do and how many per day and all this stuff. So she's like right now I can't showcase anything because I got to do this, and she knows how many I've got to get done, and she knows I need to have them done by this time and everything. So
And Todd Knox seems like he's somebody that stays out of the drama too, so I like him for that.
Oh yeah,
I,
Todd Knock is awesome.
I love Todd. Todd is my
He follows Elliot and likes almost all of his stuff.
yeah. I mean I love Todd Knock to death. He'll do that question and answer section that he used to. I don't know if he does anymore, but he really was doing it for a long time, trying to get the Instagram and that Periscope app going, where he was trying to get people to talk. And I was asking about Upper Deck and stuff, and he's like, I'd never gotten to do it. And I was like, well, I'm doing it, any pointers? He's like, oh, that's really great, that you're in it, just stay with it, don't let them go.
Mhm.
I was like, oh my God, thank you so much, Todd. I was getting really stressed out about it and everything. He's like, no, you stick with that project.
Speaking of projects, so I've been having a conversation with Syntax Al or AI or yeah Syntax Al. He's doing a game board and cards, and he is looking for artists, and he is digging what Uncanny Kodiak is doing. He was digging what Good Dog Press is doing. I was telling him that Dina does some good work, and I was also telling him that Josh does some good work. So if y'all he's telling us that if we're interested in getting in the project, to go look at his YouTube channel and check out what he's got going on his videos. And he said he's looking for several artists because apparently it's a big project. So I just want to take that moment to say that y'all can go back
That's
to
very cool.
idolize. Y'all can go back to idolizing Todd Knock now.
I am a lot like E. I'm kind of teaching myself as I go. Like I am doing a project sequential. I am doing a sequential story, but I'm having to teach myself a lot as I go, so it's really slow going. So I couldn't get in a project and let somebody down at this point. I don't feel like
Oh,
you see what I mean.
yeah. You know what? Syntax AI. If you go to Abel Parsons, Abe, go ahead and post your Instagram because that's where I've seen your artwork. Syntax AI, if you go to Abel Parsons' Instagram, he does some amazing artwork too. I can't forget about Abe. There's people that Abe just can't join us because he doesn't have a space to join us, but he's been on the channel before. His artwork on Instagram is really nice, and so check him out. So Abe, go ahead and post your IG link, please. So and tag at Syntax AI. There you go. So there you go. A Syntax, you got a person that's interesting. You got A Parsons. You check out his artwork, and you know, y'all can if y'all can strike a deal or whatever the case may be, more power. More power. But this is great. This is what I'm talking about. These are the things that I envision when I go out into the YouTube sphere and look at everybody's channels and try to um, network. This is what I'm looking at. I'm hoping these things happen where people that are doing board games need artists, and they don't know where to look for, or they want to see artwork, and they jump into our streams and see people drawing, and I like it. I like it. Hey, YouTube. Hey, Sapien also has a YouTube channel. What? I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Did I know that?
Who?
Abe, did I know that, Abe? Did you have a YouTube channel? Yeah, you do. I am sub to it too. Doggone it.
See, that's happened to me before, and I've also thought I was following somebody on Twitter, and found out that I wasn't. I'm like, now I feel bad, but there's so many of us. We shouldn't really feel bad. We're doing the best we can,
Yeah,
Hey.
just don't get offended too easily for anyone.
Yeah. That's the difference between us
mean-
and SJW. We can't get too offended.
Buster said, "Oh, you're not subscribed to me." I'm sad. I was thinking, you were not on anything back then when I didn't subscribe. He said, "You just
Buster.
subscribed to me." I was like, yeah, you're on a lot of stuff now, so I subscribe to you, right? Yeah.
As a matter of
Yeah,
fact,
he's just trolling me. But
yeah.
yeah.
As a matter of fact, Willie Reed just joined the chat, and he's also a pretty an amazing artist. You know, so y'all might want to check him out. I don't know if he wants to jump on. I asked him if he did, and he's giving a heart to Dina Israel. And Christina just joined the chat. Thank you for joining us. We're celebrating our 500 sub giveaway. I mean, our 500 sub. The giveaway will not happen yet. I will make a video with the instructions later on. It'll be a short video, not a long 2 hour video like I'm doing now. This is just like a little party, and I'll put instructions on there. And it'll be an Amazon gift card. And depending on how generous I'm feeling, it will be no less than $50. But you know, it could go up. It could stay at 50. Depends. I don't know. Depends how I feel. You know. But you know, everybody loves Amazon, and you can, you know,
I did win my gift card.
yeah, anybody can. I mean, Josh would buy Copic markers. I just give him Copic markers.
I was like, yeah, you can if you like the Korean spicy noodles, you can probably get 2 cases of them.
Right?
You
No,
know, a
I'm
lot
not
of
a
people
fan.
would find that a good.
Not a
Oh,
fan.
sorry, I like to buy a lot of food online and then they just ship it to my door. It's like awesome.
I know, I know. So Willie Reed, in case you're, I don't know if you're looking to do artwork, but Syntax Al, he is doing a board game and card game, and he's looking for artists. I know that you draw really good, so if you're interested, you know, hit him up.
Yeah, I'm still taking commission right now. I'm working on. Okay, don't knock on the door, baby. Yeah, she just feels like if she knock on the door should be open. I was thinking I haven't teach you that in the Bible yet, so. But yeah, what was I trying to say? I forgot. What were we talking about? Oh, darn it.
Mission.
Oh yeah, I'm always open for commission, but right now since I need to finish NASA's piece because he commissioned me like 2 3 weeks ago. I need to finish it in 2 weeks, so I'll probably be able to start working on new commissions after this 2 weeks. And if you don't mind waiting, and if you don't mind my drawing style is kind of more manga style, then yeah, sure.
There you go. Oh, Christina says she's Russian and she loves Asian culture. There you go. So
Oh, I
there's
love
love.
Russian.
There you go. There you go.
My
Let me
aunt is Russian. I mean, actually, my husband's aunt is Russian. So,
As a matter of fact, let me do this real quick because I just found Willie Reed's Twitter and see if he's interested in joining and showing some of his artwork off.
uh-oh.
Hey, you know, it can happen. You never know. You never know. Anything can happen. No pressure though, Willie Reed. I'm not saying that you have to, but if you feel like it and you want to show off some of your artwork, uh, come on in. Knock yourself out. Oh, link is already sent. Willie Reed, check your DMs, brother. Marcus Given says he's like Thai iced tea. Thai, not thighs. Thai iced tea.
Bye. How do you? I know they have something. Is it in Thailand that you use a stocking to pull coffee over it so it'll be more silky?
Yeah, I don't know who does that. But
Or
yeah,
maybe the Indians who do that. Is it either milk tea or coffee, something like that? That they
hey, hold on,
filtered with that.
hold on for a second. Hey, Uncanny Kodiak,
Yes, sir.
did you know that that pencil already has a pencil sharpener built into it?
What?
You know
Are
that?
you serious?
Look at the top. Pull the top out. Now on the other side, there's a hole. You see that hole on the other side?
Yeah.
Put your pencil lead in there and twist.
Like you got to take it out and put it in. What?
No, just take that silver top, right? There's
Uh-huh.
a hole in it on the other side. Put it in there and twist.
There's a piece of my eraser on it. Dang it.
No, on the other side, on the top side, there's a hole. You see it?
Yeah, but it's not. Yeah, right. This side, right? Oh, hold on. Can you see? That side, right?
Yeah, there should be a pencil that you
Yeah,
should
I
be able.
think because I stuck my kneaded eraser on top of it. I didn't know that. So.
Oh, but that's a built-in sharpener.
Are you
Oh, didn't know
serious?
that.
I'm
That's
serious as
cool.
a heart attack. I am
What?
serious as a heart attack.
I take it
Mm.
you didn't know. See, I got two of them, so I can just take one and go.
What is
Eh,
it? Looks
na na na
familiar.
Twist,
na
twist,
na
twist.
na. Dude, that's so cool. What the heck? What?
It's okay. It happens a lot that you
Wow.
didn't know that thing happened there.
Well,
and
the
then
way
you-
he sounds, it sounds like you discovered that in some way yourself.
Jim Lee stream.
Ah, yeah, he's good for that. I love
I
that's
gotta
what I
look that
started.
up. That looks like a really neat pen,
That-
but I like my
Pencils.
but I like my mechanic my 0.5. I like it
Alright.
heavy.
So Willie
It's-
B
it's-
has joined the panel. Hey Willie, how
I
you?
am here. I'm doing well.
Yeah. So did you want to show off some of your talent as well, sir?
Yeah, just let me see what I got here on my laptop. I got
Take
a
your
lot
time.
on my got a lot on my big PC, but not much on my laptop.
All right, no worries. Take your time. Take your time. And but yeah, Arthur. So what happened is Josh put me on to Jim Lee streams. Because Josh knew I wanted to start, drawing again. So he said, "You got to watch Jim Lee," which I'm ever grateful for. And
Oh,
I was
yeah.
watching, I was watching Jim Lee, right? And Jim Lee's been drawing forever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he says, "You know what I just found out after 20 some odd years of drawing?
So
That
he,
this, so that this
Hey.
little thing can sharpen your pencil." So he shows everybody. Now the thing is this:
what?
you have to take that little top and then tap it out in a trash can, or you'll have pencil shavings all over the place.
Yeah.
But I just because I saw you sharpening that, and I was like, I want
You
to
know what?
a little bit.
I just saw. I think it was Mike S. Miller. The only reason I knew you could use one of these is because I think it was Mike S. Miller. I seen him doing this with one of these, and it makes it jagged.
Yeah,
So
no,
I
but
wonder if he knows.
no, but the other one, the one that comes with it.
Make
Oh
it
man,
perfect.
Shabby, you want to join us, buddy?
Dude,
Shabby is in the house.
It literally, and it doesn't shave it down either.
Nope,
It-
it gives you a nice point.
Oh, now I
Check
know
it
why
out.
these things are so expensive.
Test that point out. Elric, all right. Do you have the link still, Elric?
Oh man, that's actually better than my 0.5.
I told
What?
you. You're welcome.
Oh, yes, thank you for that. That's one of you. Every now and then you find that one thing that's actually a life changer, and that is actually a life changer. It's one of the things where I'll go to one of my other pencils, even though I love these things so much. I don't feel like keep sharpening it, and finding my pencil sharpener. That's awesome.
There you go. Just remember though, that top it holds the shavings in, so you got to be careful. Just tap it out. Okay,
I wondered since it did nothing else why it came out. I was like, you can't put an eraser in it. The lead don't go in there. Why does it come out? So that's a life changer.
There you go. It makes your life easier. You can sharpen it on the go. No matter where you're at, you have a pencil sharpener built into that thing.
Wow.
And Dina had to leave. She had to go to dinner. So, yeah, I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to outro her, but y'all can check Dina out on Twitter. It's the same, Dina Israel, and so check out some of her artwork. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. We all do. Shabby is doing a book right now, and he does his streams in the morning. So if he's able to join us, I will see if I can send him the stream. Shabby does some good artwork. He's doing a web comic. So I don't know if people on this time on this time, then I could do it. Okay, Eric, are you on the Dog Pound, or do I have to send you the link straight to you on DM? Which group are you on? Let me know. You know what? I'll find you on Twitter. Never mind. I'll find you on Twitter, and I'll send you the link.
All right, Jim. There's a Ghostbuster pick that I had done.
Oh, hold on, buddy. Let
16.
me put you on there real quick. And I got you. I got you. I don't know. Okay, Elric Hayuga. Adam next. You go ahead, sir. I'm just talking to myself.
Yeah, so I did this little tribute there with Egon and one of the ladies from the 2016 Ghostbusters. Just
So,
gives a little.
Willie Reed Syntax AI, who's looking for artists, ask if you have like an Instagram or something.
I do. I think everything that I have is Willie Reed. If not, it's William L. Reed.
Put the if you can find it,
But
put it
that's
in the private
Facebook,
chat.
Twitter, that's
Okay,
Instagram, that's YouTube, that's everything. It's Willie Reed. I try and keep it all consistent.
awesome, awesome. So it might be Willie L. Reed or Willie Reed at all the social medias there.
Yeah. So that is the drawing for the Ghostbusters. You got me white boxed?
Yeah, I have you white box. So
Okay.
you
So
can,
here's the colored version. Now I colored this myself.
Oh, that's a
Normally,
cool
I outsource the coloring. I usually hire color. Actually, my colorist is the same colorist that Ben Jones is using for Asgard. We go through Edward Bola is his name.
How much do you think it'll cost to get a colorist per page? How much should I expect?
I would say starting out, it would be about $45 a page and up.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm.
The higher
I wouldn't be.
end,
I
the
wouldn't
higher
even be.
end colorist is usually.
If it was like my second book, I wouldn't be going. I'd be like, okay, I'd pay more, But first book, yeah, it's serious.
No, I know.
I like what Doug said about the artists and the treat your staff right, treat
Oh yeah,
treat
absolutely.
treat your artists better. But yeah, sorry.
Well, I'll tell you, taking on a comic book project alone is a task.
That's what I'm
You're
doing.
the penciler, you're the inker, you're the letterer, and now you're the colorist,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-mm.
Not to mention that you wrote the script.
Yeah.
If you're doing all this yourself, is a huge undertaking. And if you can outsource somebody to help, help with the stress of it all. I mean, flatters are a dime a dozen. You can get a flatter for $5-10. Honestly, they'll do it for $5 or $10 a page. It's not a big deal, which speeds up the coloring process, right?
Yeah.
But if you're going to outsource a colorist and they're a damn good colorist, they're worth the money.
That's
yeah,
what.
I kind of agree with that because I did the little icon, my icon. I did the
Mhm.
artwork, but Manny colored it, and after Manny colored it, it just looks so much better.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you one that.
I should have asked. I didn't mean to cut you off. I apologize.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I'm just going to show you a quick one that Ed had colored for me, so I can bring it up. That's weird. Okay, let's try this.
Freaking Elric is being difficult. He wanted me to send it to his email, and
Okay, can you see that?
Oh, those are nice.
Okay, so here I just did a little fairy tale pinup trio, and Edward had colored all three of them.
Dude, I want that Tinkerbell as a tattoo.
Yeah, it's cool.
That is phenomenal.
Yeah, I actually had a friend of mine come over and pose for me.
That's amazing. That's
Thanks,
kind of
man.
stuff I like to do because I used to do photography. And I love life art drawing.
Yeah, it took me a while to set up the shot. I actually set up one of those.
yeah, there you go. Elric is in the house. Elric, thank you for joining us.
Hey,
Thank you.
Elric.
Sorry, but that's my email is somehow the only reason I'm able to get on now.
No worries, no worries. I got you. I got you figured out. We were able to do it. So give us a second while Willie Reed goes through his artwork, and then we're gonna definitely look at some of yours, Elric.
Cool.
Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah, no, I'm glad Elric jumped on because I wanted to talk to him eventually, anyways, because he's a big anime fan, just like I am.
Nice.
Yeah. No, I just absolutely adore this community.
I
We
do
have
too.
built such a camaraderie. It is amazing. what
Don't
we
you
have
get
done.
especially offended when somebody attacks the community you know or not these things, and you're like, wait a minute, guys, can you just chill out and do you while we do us?
Seriously.
All right. We're gonna keep that fight
Yeah.
out of this channel, please.
Yeah, yes, sir. I remember. Apologize.
Yeah, we're gonna keep that fight out of this channel because all I care about is independent art and art. Everything else I leave out. But just setting the guidelines because I know y'all are very passionate. Not admonishing, just setting guidelines.
Yeah.
All right. We've got the aliens piece that I did a couple years ago.
Okay.
That's when Covenant first came out, I believe. And shortly after that, I did all this with brush pen. Actually, it was a Pentel pocket brush.
Did you sharpen it up with digital afterwards?
I just scanned it. And I took it as far as what we call thresholding.
Uh-huh.
And basically that was it. Other than that, it's just complete straight colors with Photoshop over my inks.
So just basically thresholded the grays.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, I made it all solid black instead of faded. And yeah, that's it.
That's very cool, and I like that you have a very recognizable style. Like if I'm gonna,
It's been a work in progress for quite some time. I'm not going to lie. I've mimicked quite a few different styles.
oh, that's what this is.
And,
That's why I put the up here. The sketch. This is my sketchbook, so I
Yeah.
emulate people. I use this to emulate people, and this is a Texera drawing up here. So
Yeah.
yeah, and then you that's the way you learn, and then you break off pieces that become yours. You know.
Yep. Oh, yeah. No, I know all about it. And then I think my last piece here is Captain America that I had done quite some time ago. I think it's time to do a fresher version of them. But I really like this one because I use this one as an example a lot. I actually found images of World War One and World War Two colored images, and I used the color picker in Photoshop to actually take samples of the colors of those old photos to color this piece. So what you're seeing right now is actual the colors that were back then. So I thought that was kind of cool.
Cool.
Yeah,
That is very cool.
kind of gives it
Yes,
a
it is.
kind of gives it a little finesse to it, eh?
Hey, I'm going to interrupt real quick in the chat. Good
Yeah.
Dog Press is talking to Willie.
Willie Reed. Yep. He says you're supposed to be in that meeting he's in about Tales from Beyond the Gate.
Oh, am I? Where's that meeting at?
I
Guess,
think it's top secret.
Okay.
yes.
All right. Well, tell him to send me a link on my Twitter, and then I'll jump over.
All right.
Tell
So
him I'll be
Manny-
there. Manny, I'll be there in a minute. Wow, that's funny because I was just about to log off and go to bed.
Yeah, I just caught it and was like,
Yeah, I was waiting for a break in the action, but they were nerding
Hey.
out. So
Well, you see what they did is they actually stole me from you.
they always do that. It's fine. It's fine.
Ah, that's not fair to you.
Oh no,
guys.
not I!
Hmm.
I will survive. Don't worry about it. I'm trying to get Shabby on, but he just doesn't want to follow me on Twitter. So I guess I can't send him the link. Shabby.
Has anybody heard from Tank Ferret?
um,
That'd be a negative. So
Negative, man.
Man, I've sent him some PMs and just like at least give me a thumbs up to acknowledge that you've got the message or anything, but
yeah.
nothing.
I hope he's okay. I mean, I don't
Well,
know
me
where he
too.
lives, but if he, I mean, hopefully he isn't in the Midwest and something happened to him. Because right now it's freezing over there.
It's been 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Tomorrow, I think. Tomorrow
Since who?
with Tank Ferret.
You gotta be kidding me.
No, and that's the thing. Like we're such a tight community that it's very odd for one of us to just drop off,
Yeah, it's
For
very
so
noticeable
long.
too.
and especially Tank because I follow him a lot because he's actually one of my favorite guys. I see him on a stream and I want to jump into the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Nice.
Like he's usually on Rick's channel. I usually jump in there. You know what I mean? As soon as I see that he's on, I'll jump right in.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think tomorrow or the next day, it'll be 2 weeks exactly from the last time he posted anything. So Tank, if you're out there, man, like give us a shout out or something. Give us a thumbs up to at least acknowledge that, you know, that we sent you a message or something. You know?
so weird. Look.
Yeah. Hopefully he's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that is a bit nerve wracking.
It is. I mean, especially when you look forward to seeing him every day.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, he's one of my favorites, and he's MIA. Like, I don't know. I'm worried.
I had to get used to that with Elliot. He'll not stream for like 2 weeks, and then all of a sudden do like 2 streams in a row.
Well, I almost feel like he streams from his phone, and he might have sucked up all his data, maybe, and now he's got to wait till the next billing cycle.
That's possible. Not surprised.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's still a couple days. But somebody had told me that he was going in for something to fix his teeth or something, but I didn't think it was that bad where he wouldn't be able to live stream.
That depends on if they found something worse. It's possible. I
This is
mean, I've
too
had a lot of
reminiscent-
dental work.
I don't know. But if any of you guys hear from him, send me a message or let him know to send me a message because I'm worried about him.
You got it,
Okay.
buddy.
All right, guys. Take care.
All
Sorry
right,
I couldn't
Willie.
stay longer, but apparently I'm needed.
I'm
No
not
problem.
upset, dude. You do what you gotta do. It's fine.
Yeah, man.
All right. Well, thanks for
Really,
having
we
me, Jim.
gotta talk anime sometime.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Like, I was hoping to do it now, but
Sorry,
Hey,
man, but
Willie,
I was
next
out.
time.
Willie,
Next
before
time.
you go, tell everybody where they can find you.
oh, you can find me here on YouTube at Willie Reed, Facebook Willie Reed, Instagram Willie Reed, Twitter Willie Reed, Tumblr Willie Reed. I'm not sure if there's anything else, but just look up Willie Reed.
All right.
No problem.
All right,
Awesome,
guys.
man. Have a great meeting.
Yeah, you too.
All right.
Bye,
Talk
guys.
to you later, Willie.
So, Elric, did you want to show any artwork?
Hold on. I would have to get that.
Take your time.
I-
I'm gonna put it
I would
back
have
on.
to get that set up, but I don't
take your
mind.
time. No, take your
All right,
time.
I can
I'm
just-
gonna put it on Arthur for a minute, and while Shabby and I, you know what? I hate to do this. Jesus, Shabby, look, I'll put the link on the chat, dude. Like,
Oh no.
I hope I don't get like 1,000 people on, but Shabby, the Hangouts link, it's in the chat now. Jeez, because I want Shabby to get a little bit of shine. He's a good artist and he's a good guy, and he's working on his web comic. So if we can get him on, it would be awesome. But apparently Shabby doesn't know how to work Twitter. Oh, what happened there? Everybody okay?
Yeah, sorry about that.
No
okay.
worries.
I forgot to mute myself too, so I was
No worries.
trying to lower my desk a little bit.
Shabby, just click on the doggone link so I can hurry up and take it out the chat.
Oh my gosh, we might
He's
get a bunch of
sweating.
randos. All right, I'm gonna set up my stuff real quick.
All right, Elric, take your time,
I'm gonna
brother.
put my headset down.
I don't think anybody in the chat would want to be remembered as that guy. The person that just randomly came in.
I mean, I couldn't help it. Shabby apparently, I was trying to work the Twitter thing with Shabby on the side, and I don't know. I don't know what happened. He just keeps saying that he's not. I can't DM him. There goes Jacob. Hey, Shabby, how you doing?
Man, Twitter's such cancer. I only have it for this very purpose, and yet I promised myself not to get into it.
Hey, I think I follow you though. So
do you follow me, Shabby?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you have your DMs closed or something?
I never closed them. So are they like default closed?
No, they're
Sure. No?
no. You actually, I think they are default. I think you have to open them. I don't know, but if you're following each other, it shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, that's weird. I was actually in the chat like screaming for your Twitter handle.
Yeah, no, I put it in there. I put it a few times.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Then I'm blind as a bat.
And the funny part is that it's colorblind_E.
Oh yeah.
You say you're blind as a bat, and my handle is colorblind_E. I don't know what to tell you, Shabby. I put it in there 3 times.
Hey,
then I just gave up. What's up, Arthur?
Can I ask somebody in the chat to throw Willie Reed's thing in there? Because when I looked it up, the basketball player keeps coming up.
Oh, Willie Reed's. Let me see if I can find it, because I just subbed to him.
Okay.
Just give me 1 second.
Because if I don't do it now, I'll be like, I did sub, and it'll be one.
I just subbed to him a minute ago, so just give me a second.
Okay.
See, you don't follow me as well.
I do follow you, or I don't follow you. I can find you.
All right, I'm back.
I found you already.
All right, well, good. I'm gonna go get you, brother. If I did not have you, I'm definitely gonna get you.
That's one more follower. That's how you do it.
That's how we do it. Is that why I couldn't tweet you, man?
I think so.
If you don't follow each other, you can't message each other.
Okay, so let me see. Oh, you know what? We are not following each other, but we are now.
That happened with me. He kept like asking for me to like talk to him about something. And I kept trying to send him crap. I'm like, I can't talk. I don't know why. And finally, that's why.
Yeah. So let me find Willie Reed's, because I know I just subbed to him. I promise I did. I know I just subbed to Arthur Brown. I'll find it.
Hey, Syntax. Well, I'm not sure if I'm that good at coloring, but it definitely sounds interesting.
Speaking of which, now that Jacob has got his Clip Studio up, if you don't mind, Arthur, I'm gonna white box Jacob so he can talk about his book and his comic and what he's doing.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
No, hey, no problem, Jacob. Shoot, that's what we're here for.
I can bring up some stuff. Hold on. Let me open it up.
You know what? I'm gonna have to ask Syntax AI because I can't find it. Shabby, I'm currently signing up. Oh, so Shabby, in case you didn't know, there's a guy in the chat called Syntax AI, and he is currently designing a board game with several card games and needs some artists, and he's just looking for anybody that's interested to hit him up, or so he can hit you up.
Oh, I'm definitely interested.
So I mean, it's one of the things that I do is try to marry
people together.
Yep, I enjoy it. And I can't freaking delete this. The Hangouts out of the chat, and he won't let me remove it. Oh well, whatever. So it's all good. Don't worry about it. I mean, it's the 500 subs. So whatever happens. You know, I'm not.
By the way, congratulations. That's a good number to hit.
I know. I've been working hard, man. I've been working hard. You haven't met my good friend Josh, who is an amazing artist. He's working on some stuff right now, so he can't really do any reveals. But if you take the time out to check out his channel, man, you're gonna see some amazing stuff. He is usually my streaming partner till he started doing this, top secret GS14 classified projects.
All right. Sounds
But
interesting.
yeah. He's just doing.
He makes it sound so much more amazing than it is.
I gotta hype it
Well,
up.
it's so
I gotta put the drama, the suspense. I gotta hype the people in,
All right, here's the legal way of saying it. I'm doing a project for Upper Deck.
Yep. And that's amazing because not everybody gets a chance to do that.
that's true.
So I'm trying to find where Willie put his stuff on. Oh man.
I just got really worried. I knew I was pretty sure I had muted myself, and I'm looking down because I'm sitting there scratching on the page, and then my kids start screaming like a maniac, and I give the dad voice, and
Oh,
I'm like, oh crap! I hope I just muted myself.
you know what Kronos is trying to tell me, and I'm not paying attention, is that I think the link that he posted is Willie Reed's link on YouTube. So if you look for Kronos Kiron, and I think he posted it. So I'm opening a new tab just to ensure that that is what he's trying to tell me, and that is indeed what he's saying. So if you look at Kronos Kiron post, he posted the link on the chat. And I'm sorry, Kronos, I should have been paying attention to you more. I know you don't ever leave me wrong, so I apologize. And I am sub to Willie Reed, and I just couldn't find him in the list of myriad of people that I'm sub to. All right. So Jacob or Shabby, tell us about your project. Tell us about your character.
Yes, absolutely. So this is my project. It's called Vestry, and it's this Conan-inspired fantasy monster fighting comic book. It's very action-based. We have a little bit of romance, and we have a bunch of action.
So
Um,
are you gonna make it into a web comic, or are you still thinking about doing the web comic, or are you gonna make it into a book?
okay, so the plan is, I'm not sure if webcomic is the right word for it. Just because webcomics are quite fast to develop. This is
Hmm.
not. But
Right.
yeah, it's basically a webcomic. We're gonna set up our own website where we're gonna post it and hopefully try to promote the hell out of it so the most people can see it. Right? It's
Right.
for free. I don't see that why couldn't it hit the numbers? Uh, yeah, that's the basic idea. Thanks in text in the chat. Hopefully you like the art. That's kind of my thing. I work with a writer, uh, but I do have some influence over the story as well. I actually came up with a synopsis, and that's kind of it. Yeah. Any
Yeah.
questions?
Shabby streams pretty early in the mornings because the time difference is crazy. So I don't even know how he's on right now, but
Yeah.
he streams like super early in the morning, and you can catch him on his YouTube channel, which is Shabby. Is it
Yes,
Shabby?
it should be.
At YouTube. So you can check him out, and then you go Abel Parsons. He's posting his stuff on Twitter. He's an amazing artist. That's for you, Syntax AI, and for anybody else. All right, Shabby, go ahead.
All right. Um, Let me see. I'm just gonna flip through some pages
Hmm.
to kind of give you a good look. So this is our first page. I would really like those open action pages. It kind of throws you into the story. Uh, so that was kind of like my main thing I wanted to do. So you find yourself in the midst of a epic battle, and this is kind of a flashback. Uh, this is where the credits will be. So we have to put in those, but so far it's looking kind of nice. And I have first 18 pages finished, and that took me 6 friggin' months. So it's kind of a long project for me. Yeah. Pages. What I'm working on right now is pages 19 and 20. So that's what I'll be doing later. 5 p.m. 5 a.m. Sorry. So here, so
I think we
hey,
lost E.
Raven.
Huh?
Yeah,
No, we
No?
didn't. Okay.
It's just being real quiet. Thank you.
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I'm letting Shabby try to explain. I don't want to get in his way of explaining his comic book. I mean, I believe it or not, I watch Shabby streams in the morning, whenever I can catch him. So honestly, he can tell you, I'm there all the time, just giving him a hard time. And
It's
one of
always
the things,
lovely.
and one of the things that I give him a hard time about is how long it takes him to draw a page. Like, you still on that page, Shabby? But it's all in good fun. It's all in good fun.
I am very slow artist. Let's be honest.
And then he took it out on me by drawing me with my cherries out, and yeah, so that was.
Gentlemen, I'm gonna have to take my leave. E, I appreciate you so much. My wife's on her way home, so I'm gonna jump off of here.
It's not a problem, man. I appreciate you. Tell us where we can find you on your outro, so people can
Yes, sir.
look for you.
You can pretty much find me on the Twitter, the Instagram, and YouTube at Uncanny Kodiak. I'm also with some neighborhood friends of mine on Misfit Corner. So that's usually where we get on and goof off. So if you want to subscribe to Misfit Corner, that would be appreciated. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Once again, thank you, E. I appreciate you so much, man.
It's not a problem, man. Anytime I can have you guys showing off your artwork and talking, it's amazing for me, and and the audience gets to see it and interact. So, man,
Very cool, yes.
it's good stuff, man. You have a blessed evening, man.
I might pop in and out of the chat, but I just want to be available. My wife pulled a double today, and I want to make sure that I'm doing that husband thing.
Roger that.
Y'all have a great one. Thank you.
You too.
Have a good one. Bye.
See you later, man.
All right, Shabby, and that's this is probably a page that's gonna take him 5 days to draw right here.
Playing the writer, right? This is gonna be a complex one.
Yeah, I see that. You got a lot of perspective going on some of these pages.
Nice landscaping. I kind of dislike drawing cities just because it takes so much time.
Hmm.
So that's one reason why we're doing it fantasy style. So it's kind of medieval, and we don't have that many buildings.
Right. So, when are you gonna be posting this a page at a time, or are you just gonna do the whole book and then push it to your site?
Basically, the whole book isn't even written yet, but we plan to do it sort of a issue by issue. So the first 24 pages will be posted in bulk on the site, and then another 24 later. Yeah, and I'm going to do some animation as well, just to promote it. So some motion animation. I really like those motion comics, so I'll be trying to do something like that.
Nice. That's awesome. So, Shabby, like I said, he draws like super early in the morning, 6:30 or some crazy junk like that, Eastern Standard Time, like yawning in the morning, and there's Shabby. He's like into his third hour of drawing. But if you want to catch him, if you want to catch an early morning stream, and chill stream, Shabby's there. He's entertaining. Sometimes he'll stop doing what he's doing to draw some, I'm not gonna call it fan art. I call it art of the fans, because he'll draw whoever's on the chat, and he did some funny stuff. Lorenzo had just mentioned it, that he had done some a sleeve stack for him and whatnot. So it's very cool to watch Shabby work, and of course it took me about 6 streams to get his accent down so I can understand his English. But hey, if y'all got it now, that y'all are better than me. Lorenzo, Manny had to go to a secret meeting, so did Willie Reed. They're working on the book Tales from Beyond the Gate. So they had to go to a meeting, and they left. And I am actually going way longer than I expected to go, but I'm having a lot of fun right now. And the ability to actually have Jacob on is amazing, because, like I said, watching him in the mornings and then being able to have him in the afternoon and exposing him to some more people is awesome because I think he's a pretty good artist and he's a decent fellow. So I can't get mad at that. So let me check out what Elric is doing real quick because he's doing something and Elric is drawing. Elric, sir, what are you doing, sir?
This is the character from let's see, can you see? There we go. This guy I drew from my head when I was doing proportions and perspectives, and he came up and I was just drawing random characters and this guy popped out of my head. So I had no name for him. So last week I had a naming contest and today was the end of the contest. And so because it was my first contest, I didn't take everything into account, but I was actually able to get everything right. So I wanted to make him a superhero type of character. So his name is Light Ray. That was suggested by one of my subscribers, and by my other subscriber was she gave him the name Steve Cass, and so this name got the most votes, and this name was the one I had to roll a dice on because it was because there were three names and I had a four-sided, and I used to play like Dungeons and Dragons, so I have a bunch of dice. So I pulled out a 1d4 and just rolled it and picked whatever name would be the number, and that's the name that came up for the number. So I think I did pretty well for the contest, and this is the character. I will do like in the future some like manga of him, like mini mangas to post on either Twitter or here on YouTube. Sorry, that was a lot to talk.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I'm over here talking offline with Marcus Gibbons, is somebody that I'm definitely interested in bringing on because and Marcus, whenever you're ready, it's not don't feel pressured by me. Whenever you're ready, just let us know, brother. Marcus does video FX. And if you haven't checked his stream, he's got only a couple of YouTube videos, but he does some pretty good stuff. He does video FX, and I definitely want to bring him on because I think it's pretty interesting.
That's pretty cool. I am working on a manga with my friend that we plan on going Indiegogo with in the future, and this is the character that will be the main character of the series. It's a manga that we titled Engraved Priest. Basically, it's about this guy right here, Lawrence Barton. He is tasked with investigating a village where there's a witch, which he tries to hunt down. And later learns that there's an assassination plot that the witches are concocting, and he has to stop that assassination plot.
Nice. So you have all the characters plotted out for this story, or
Yeah, I got the script from my friend, so I got the first 18 pages ready. Not ready, but I need to draw them out, plan them out, so it should be ready. I hope to be ready by September to go with like at least 30 pages out of the 80 that I'm gonna be making. So hopefully I'll have 30 pages done by September to get the Indiegogo ready. But yeah,
nice. So you're gonna do an Indiegogo?
Yeah,
all right,
for the
awesome.
manga.
Right, and when do you plan on doing that Indiegogo? When do you plan on putting the campaign out?
Probably September or October, depending on how far I get, because I want to get it out when I have enough pages. Because right now, these are final character designs.
Nice.
Like this witch. I can show you this one. Definitely, this is the first witch he'll fight. Kind of suggestive, but they're supposed to be hot. They're supposed to be different than most. They're supposed to stand out. So it's sort of like, if I could put in the words how the manga is, it's kind of like what you call it, Hocus Pocus meets Constantine.
I actually like Constantine, so don't you gotta do it justice.
I never really heard of it. I've heard about it, but I never got into Constantine. But my friend who I told this story to, he said that's what it sounds like. Because the guy wields, let me show you Lawrence again. I'll show you another picture of him. Let's see. Where's the good one? There it is. This is the good one. This is one of the good ones I drew of him. But yeah, that he wields three different holy maces, and he's the top tier of the engraved priests.
Hmm.
So we kind of made. So basically, one of the things is we made him. Me and my buddy were watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, so it's kind of like he has that stoicness of Jotaro from Part 3.
Mm-hmm.
So he's pretty bad. So he's pretty awesome. He kicks a lot of butt. So I won't go into details, but you will get to see a pretty epic fight at the end of the manga. It's going to be a one-shot volume, so it's going to be about 75 to 80 pages. We have it all planned out from start to finish on the story.
Nice.
Yeah,
But yeah, I've been drawing the designs for a little bit now, so I can draw the characters now pretty darn well without having to really look at the reference materials that I drew here.
See, the thing I really respect is how you plan to make pages before you start the Indiegogo. Oh, that's
Thank
really,
you.
I think, good strategy. Especially, I'm trying to do this.
Yeah, I think.
Sorry, I'll let you talk.
No, go ahead, Elric. Go ahead.
Yeah, because I want to get as much done as possible before anything else, because I don't want to
Everything ready.
Yeah, I want to. It's like this is coming. Get ready. 30 pages in. Got 70 left. Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, I think both you and Shabby have a wonderful concept. Where you have most of the book done at least before you launch. If you can. Shabby can do the artwork and da 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 da. So he doesn't really rely on a lot of people, so he can do most of it. I know a lot of people rely on artists and colorists and stuff like that, so it's harder for them to do without funds, but at least having something out there where it's minimal work after funding would be awesome. And that's just my perspective on it,
Yeah.
but
I'm doing this all traditional. This is all traditional, so I gotta make sure every line is perfect. This is 100% traditional, so gotta get a scanner eventually. Gotta save up for that as well.
Right.
Gotta get a scanner. Gotta figure out. Sorry, something got in my throat. Sorry. There we go. So we got to get everything set up. If my friend's scanner's still working, we can use his. Pay for I don't know, click. What's this thing that's I forgot the actual name for it, but it's technically called Manga Studio.
Yeah, Clip Studio Paint.
Clip Studio Paint. I can probably scan it, put pages in there to touch them up if I need to.
Mm-hmm.
Probably do that. Fork out some dough for that. But yeah, I want to get at least 30 pages done before I start my Indiegogo.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully by September or October. If later, unfortunately, then it'll have to be that. But I need, because I want to give people something to look at while they're waiting. 30 pages is something that I believe will hold them over. Because I can show little bits and pieces of 30 pages, but I have a plan. Me and my buddy have a plan for the trailer. And because of how much I know of manga and anime, I know how to tease people with it.
Right.
Because I know manga. It's like, because as I read a lot of I read a good amount of manga, and the one thing is, when you get to that last page, and it gets really good, you're itching for next week. You wish it was here now, but it's not. So that's
Right.
how I want to play it out when I get my trailer up for this manga. It's like once you're done watching that trailer, you're gonna be like, I want it now.
Right.
Yeah. So it's gonna have a heavy anime influence on how it's gonna be, how it's gonna end, or how this trailer is gonna end. It's gonna be like you think you're gonna get something, then all of a sudden, it's like right before something cool happens, it's like you gotta wait. You gotta wait for something epic for this epic thing you're gonna see it happen. Because
Nice.
that's how manga because that's how manga and anime does it. It's like you're about to see a big fight or you're about to get a huge reveal, and all of a sudden it's like, nope, you gotta tune in next week.
That's awesome, dog. You know what I like about it is that you're excited about your project. You know,
Yes,
you could tell there's an enthusiasm. We hit 30 likes, ladies and gentlemen. Not only are we celebrating 500 subs, but this is my second 30 like live stream, so I'm keeping track. I appreciate everybody for doing that. Y'all are amazing. But like I was
nice.
saying, I'm sorry, I switched topics real quick because I want to thank them when it happens. But you sound the thing I like is when the author or the artist sounds excited about the project, you know, and wants to sell the project, and you know that makes me happy. You know that makes me happy to hear that because then people get excited along with you. You know,
Yeah,
but Manga Studio, you can catch that on sale for like $26, dude. Uh,
nice,
the base version, just keep going to the website and just catch the sale.
nice. I'll
And,
do that.
and then you'll be able to do that. As long as your computer can handle the software, you should be fine. Humphrey
My
Bear is in the house. Barry Cherry's in the house. Thank you, guys. And Model 316 is in the house. Thank all y'all for
what
joining.
up?
So for those of you who don't know who Model 316 is, he actually does 3D printing and modeling. He is really, really good at it. If y'all want to check him out, that'll be awesome. And Humphrey
Nice.
Bear, of course, is a friend of the channel and a big supporter of Gary Shipman. So, you know, thank y'all for joining. And you know, I don't want to be leave my friend Josh out. Josh, any thoughts going on over there? You know, how's life over there on your side?
I can't talk. I'm working.
He's working.
It's a
All right,
secret.
never mind. I just want to do that because I don't want, you know, I don't want my best bud in YouTube to feel left out. I know he's working though, but that's awesome. So Shabby, Jacob.
Uh,
He can't talk. He's working.
yeah, I don't
Uh,
think he's in the chat, is he?
no, he's
He's
still on
in.
the panel. I see his
Here, guys.
icon,
Okay.
you know, but I didn't want him to feel left out either. Oh, he's still there. Okay, awesome. He's chilling. He's probably on the phone, you know. So, you know, in case y'all haven't heard, there's a lot of people have a crush on Shabby. They say he's the sexiest man in the comics industry. You know, I beg to differ. Oh,
Excuse
we
me.
don't. Oh, there you are.
The
I
hell?
beg, I beg to differ. I beg to differ. You know, but hey, you know, everybody has their opinion. See, you wasn't talking, so I was about to insult the heck out of you till you came out of your corner. so, so tell me, Shabby, how does it feel to be labeled the sexiest man in comics?
uh, I never had quite the attention like this, so it feels quite nice. Yeah. And you know, that's all Pokefire is doing.
Yeah, she
She
made a
started.
she made a Pope Fire explains why you're the sexiest man in comics.
Like, nice.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Uh, yeah, I'm not sure if she's playing it up, and or if she's serious. Yeah. So it's definitely an interesting interaction. That's for
Mm.
sure. You know.
So Syntax AI is dropping out the chat, but make sure y'all check him out. He says he's got a board game and cards he's gonna do. He's looking for artists. He's not in a rush, so you know whenever y'all want to get with him, check him out. And I'm definitely gonna be, you know, once I get my studio back up, when I move to my new location, I'm definitely gonna hit him up and see if I can help out. You know, why not?
My
Oh,
location.
hey, Shabby, that I think Barry Cherry finds you to be the sexiest man as well. She is in love with your accent and wants to know where you're from.
Uh, thank you. First of all, I'm from Czech Republic.
And there you
That's
go,
kind of in the center of Europe.
in the center of Europe with the Czech accent. And I am originally from Puerto Rico. Oh, she's giving you the happy emojis with a heart.
I'm from Kentucky.
And Josh Chris is from Kentucky. And Elric, where are you from?
I am from California.
California
Yeah.
dreaming.
It was a dream.
It's not anymore.
California is a weird place now.
Yeah, those things happen. I'll be in that area soon enough, and I'll make a decision. I'll make my observations.
Uh, it's like I'll say this: stay out of the north, because I live in the south, and San Francisco ain't all that nice anymore.
And you know and it's funny that you mentioned that. Last time I was in Cali, I was in San Francisco and Sacramento. That's where I stumped a little bit, but it's all good. It's all good. Humphrey Bear says there's a big rainstorm coming. Thanks, Humphrey.
Oh,
We're gonna stay indoors. Nah,
here in it's like, where is he? But here in California, we're also going to get a big. We got some rain yesterday. We're going to get some more rain tomorrow.
he's probably saying that. He's probably saying there's one in Cali. He didn't specify, but I'm saying that when he said Barry Cherry says she's from Cali. She says Cali represent West Side.
Yeah.
I'm on the East Coast, so I don't know anything about that. I will soon, but I don't know anything about that. I refuse to say that I actually acknowledge anything about that.
Before you, it's like Ortiz. You're not coming to California to start a business, are you?
Negative, Ghost Rider.
Okay, because I would suggest you stay far away, because they have a new law here now where you have to hire a woman on your executive board simply for representation.
No, no. I'm not starting a business. It's a job move, job transfer. Um,
Okay.
it's a job transfer, but not. But it's in Washington State, so I'll be a state above.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay, so it does rain a lot up there. I know that much.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
got
yeah.
relatives up there, and it rains a lot.
Lorenzo, no, we don't use "qué tal" as a greeting generally. I think that's more of a South American meaning Latin American like thing. Barry Shea says, "What's wrong with that?" Well, Barry, we believe that people should be hired on their merit, um, irrelevant of, but it's whatever. It's whatever. It's whatever. You know,
Yeah.
just you know, it's like I'm not gonna get into that. Let's get back to art.
Sorry about that.
Let's get back to art. I'm not getting into that right now. You know, but I'll say this: you have a person with no experience, and you have a person with 15 years of experience. You hired a person with no experience based on some bureaucracy. Your business will tank. That
Mhm.
person may learn, but how much will your business suffer while that person learns? And then just put whatever you want to into it, man, woman, child, Latin, white, black, you know. Put whatever demographic you want to put on either side, and then you choose who you would hire. And that's all I'm saying. Business are made to make money, and business owners want to hire people that can make them money because they want the new BMW. Uh, and I'll leave that at that. And I'll leave that at that. It's just my philosophy because I've been working in in different industries for a while, and when you give me a rook that that doesn't know anything, I got to do their job and my job, and I don't get paid two salaries, so I don't want to do that. Yeah,
Sorry if I caused anything.
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It happens every so often. What's up, Josh?
I said, the more you know.
It is what it is. I try to stay away from those subjects. I'll try to focus on the art. I love the art. I love the art. But we got about 15 minutes left. I'm gonna cut off in about 15 minutes. I know Maddie should be coming on momentarily, so We're hoping not on this, but on his own channel. That's right, Christina. Art. We love the art. I do talk,
Art.
but we love the art. The
Okay.
art is the main focus of these channels. Right now, so that's a great question, Barry Cherry. Right now, if you want to look, I'll highlight Mr. Jacob, aka Sexy Voice, and
Hello there.
he tried to do his Barry White. Hello, but I but he's doing is mostly what we do is comic book art, or pinups, that kind of art style. Most of the guys on this channel, they're either independent comic book creators or independent artists within that realm, and we just try to give them a little bit of shine, a little bit of love, so people can see their artwork, and maybe if they're interested, commission them for some artwork, and or maybe support their books. You know,
Well said. Well
Yes.
said.
and of course we got Josh. Josh does pinup artwork. He does some amazing stuff. He's working on a project undisclosed, um, but he does amazing pinups. He's amazing. I love Josh. What can I say? I've known the guy. I don't know, 3, 4, 5 years. I don't know, uh, but I've known him for a while. And then of course we got Elric, who's working on a manga style or a manga comic book. I'm not gonna say manga style. Your book is a manga book, right?
Yep. It'll be right to left. It'll be like a traditional manga.
All right. So I'm not gonna say a manga style book. Cristina está hablando español. Dice que está magnífico. Gracias, señora or señorita. Um, yeah, because I try to be nice to everybody. So we got Elric, and it's a different style of comic art manga. Is a style of art that I'm not super familiar with. Josh more so than I. But it is what it is.
Yeah. I've
So
been trying to get in. I was going to get into comics a few years ago, and my buddy was trying to get me into it, but we saw what was going on with the comic industry.
hmm Skew 3D says good, just working on some sweet designs and prints. So we got another 3D printer in the house. And that's what I do. I mean, I've been reaching out to different communities. The 3D printing crew, they have a channel that they have a whole bunch of 3D printers, and they get together and talk about 3D printing and all that good stuff. And they're pretty good, and that's what I'm trying to do. Oh, later, Model 316, man. Have a great evening, brother. Thank you for dropping by. So that's what I'm trying to do. Just like Syntax AI came in and said, "Yo, this is an art stream. I'm looking for artists. 3D printers are here. They might be looking for artwork to 3D print, or maybe you might be looking to 3D print your art.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Humphrey Bear says, not sure how to do videos for people on YouTube. How to include their photos if it's on another computer. Downloading 25 to 50% would take a long time. I don't think it would. Um, but it depends on what you're doing, and of course, I think it would be easier if they sent you the photos in a file. If you're working on something for them, that would be faster. I think Humphrey Bear. Barry Cherry says, I used to try making comics when I was a kid, but I never could draw. So big props to you guys. Art is amazing. Practice. Practice. That's the same thing
Definitely.
Josh tells me. Josh tells me, keep drawing every day, draw something, and you'll get better. And I have improved, but I'm not there yet. And when I start again in my new location, I'm definitely hoping to improve some more.
That's good, man.
Bill Parsons says, I do want to make 3D action figures of my OC characters. So yeah,
That sounds
there,
awesome.
there you go, Abel. So there's some 3D printers running around here to include Model 316, SKU View 3D, and you can check out sometimes Wiles 3D will pop in the chat, and he's also a 3D printer. So just there's a lot of communities that I'm trying to bridge over, and that's how I managed to get my 500 subs. I've been trying to bridge communities over and trying to cross over the different genres and niche uh, markets within YouTube. and hopefully one day it'll pay off, and it'll be awesome. It'll
I
be
think
awesome.
it already is.
Yeah, no, and because you never know. Like, Jacob, like you never know. Like, let's say Vestry takes off, right? And it becomes and I hope that it does. And I hope that it does. But let's say it takes off, right? And you see these 3D printers and they're like, yo, I would really love to try to 3D print or make figures for you. And you're like, yeah, that would be awesome. And maybe y'all figure something out, that makes sense for both of you guys, and then everybody's happy. Maybe. I don't know.
Mm.
Um,
Sounds cool.
Yeah, that
maybe
sounds epic.
maybe Josh wants to make a 3D version of his icon. You know, I don't know. I never know what these things are. Christina says, "I am Russian and I appreciate all you do." I don't know who she's talking about, but if it's me, thank you.
Hopefully, I think it's you. It's your channel, man.
Yeah, yeah. Skew 3D. We do weekly live streams. Okay, so Skew View 3D says we do weekly live streams Sundays at 9 p.m. EST. Sunday Skew stream with Soam, Sons, and Catchy. With Soam and Sons. Catchy enough? Sounds catchy enough to me. Yeah, and Kronos, that sounds cool. Kronos, hey, well, I think I stopped. Yeah, so they're all working it out. Berry Cherry says she's got a roll. Berry Cherry, thank you for joining us. I
See
hope you
ya.
have a blessed evening, and good luck with your studies. Christina said, yeah, so I'm thinking that, yeah, is for me. And Skew 3D says we work on this. We work on design while answering questions, talking about 3D stuff. Okay, cool. It's about an hour long stream, which is a lot shorter than this stream went. That's for sure. And I'm gonna get some better hardware. I'm taking. Okay, so 3D, and they're talking about this stuff. Barry Cherry, I usually come on the weeks around 9 p.m. Usually Monday, Tuesday. Thursdays and Fridays, but last night I didn't come on. I'll be going on a road trip in a couple of days. So I'll be dark for about 2 weeks and then I'll start back up sometime around the 25th of February. But in the meantime, you can always catch Manny and Josh and everybody else that's on here on their various YouTube channels. And then I'll be back, and I promise y'all I'll be back. Do not abandon me. I just had to transfer jobs and I have to drive across the United States. So it is what it is on that one. You
You'll
know.
do okay, man. You'll do good.
But I'll be back because I enjoy this a lot. I enjoy talking to artists. I enjoy having Josh on, and I enjoy interacting with the community and the people in the chat. As long as we can keep it civil and keep things that don't pertain to art out. You know,
Got it.
um, sometimes I get a little preachy, and that's that. But sometimes those things happen.
It's a little preachy.
Uh oh, Josh Chris Art is in the house
What?
actually showing something that he can show.
Oh, it's Bakugo.
That's right.
So now that Josh is actually drawing something that we can show, this is Josh Chris Art, people. This is my friend, the guy that started with me on this YouTube journey, doing some amazing Josh Chris stuff. And if you think that is all, you need to check out his Copic work. You look at his videos where he does his Copic marker coloring. He does some really, really, really great stuff. Have I pumped you up enough, Josh?
Oh yeah, enough.
I don't think you. I don't think you pumped him. I don't think you promote him enough. That's an awesome Bakugo.
I promote him as much as I can, believe it or not, Elric. I promote
Sorry,
him.
man. I love My Hero Academia, and that's a sick Bakugo.
Yeah, no, he's good. You should see his other stuff. Now, Elric. So I had, I talked to Josh a lot. Josh does Comic Cons, so he sells artwork at Comic Cons, and he's also available for commission, ladies and gentlemen. If you all are interested, just hit him up. Josh Chris Art on Twitter, Josh Chris Art on Instagram, and Josh Chris Art on YouTube. So there you go. And and in case you missed all of that, on the upper right hand corner of my video, if you glide your mouse over there, there is a little eye that has the cards on it. If you click on those eyes, you will see that Marcus Givens, my mod, is there. And the very, very first card, the very first card that pops up is Josh Chris art. All right.
I'm number one.
You are number one in my book. Always, brother. Those cards, if you click on them, will take you to the links of the YouTube channels. Need you to go check out these YouTube channels because they are people that have helped me out along my way. And I want you to go down there and if you feel so inclined, give them a little bit of love, you know, and that would be awesome on my behalf. That would be amazing. I would love that. You know.
Yeah, love is needed because
Yeah.
I've been working on Jimmy's channels, and Jimmy's at 500, and I can't get anywhere.
You know, no, well, you know, the thing is, I am very vociferous and I talk a lot.
We don't say that in Kentucky.
I know, but you know, English is my second language, and they taught me words I will never use again. So I have to use them when I have to use them whenever I can use
You
them.
speak English very well, man.
Believe it or not, English is a learned language, not my natural language. Spanish is my natural language. Let's see, you need to do what me and Ortiz do. Get around lots of channels. Yep, we do. We sure do. I see Chronos everywhere. But Josh doesn't have time. Josh is a busy man. But I'm hoping with my channel growth is to be able to redirect some of my viewers over to Josh and over to Jacob and over to Elric and anybody that appears on my panel. You know, hopefully the people that are seeing me not only give me a little bit of love, but also say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna give these people a little bit of love too. Skew 3D, go and skin out. Have a great night and God bless. God bless you too, brother. Have a beautiful evening. On your way out, if you want to give me a thumbs up, that would be so amazing. It would be greatly appreciated and well received. We're at 32 likes, which is amazing, and no dislikes, which is even more better. Which is even more better. But yeah, Elric, Josh is amazing, dude, and he went to the Comic Con and in the middle of winter in Kentucky with this Sub-Zero thing, and the only thing he sold, and I'll let Josh tell the story, was
My Hero Academia.
Dude, if I had the money, I would pay you to draw me Deku.
I sold Deku, and I sold All Might in a depowered form.
No Kirishima.
You probably sold a lot. You probably also sold Suyu drawings too, right?
Oh, that's all I had. I had those two, and I had Midnight, and no one wanted Midnight.
Midnight's pretty hot.
Yeah.
Although Mount Lady's extremely popular too.
Well, no, in Kentucky, this is the most popular.
Kentucky? Bakugo is the most popular?
All the girls dress like this one, and the who's the girl that steals the blood and can transform into them?
That's Toga.
All right, that's a huge cosplay.
Yeah, Toga's pretty darn popular.
But there was a girl that was cosplaying as Bakugo very well, and her little grenade gauntlets even lit up, and
Awesome.
And then she even had a tattoo on her shoulder up here of Bakugo. I was like, wow, that's hardcore.
That sounds
Nice.
So, you know, I just got done with what I need to get done for the night. So I was like, well, if Jimmy's hopping off here in a minute, I need to showcase something.
There
Yeah, I
is
was
one
thinking-
character that you might want to try to sell because he's going to be popular from season 3. His name is Mammalian.
Which one's that one?
Let's see. I'll pull up the volume really quick. Wait. I'll get his name. I don't want to show it on the screen because I don't want Ortiz to get a copyright strike.
all right.
Because manga gets copyrighted real quick.
Yeah, what's his power?
He's the one who can phase through walls. It's Mirio
Oh, yeah.
Togata.
Looks like All Might.
Yeah, he's gonna be popular, dude. When season 3 comes, there's 2 people who are gonna be extremely popular. Actually, technically 3. That's gonna be Overhaul, Mammalian, aka Togata, and Night Eye.
I'd say Kirishima as well. Yes,
Huh?
I'm good. I'd say Kirishima as well.
Kurishima?
Yeah.
Oh, Kurishima.
Yeah, pronounce it
Kurishima.
wrong.
Yes, Kurishima.
Yeah.
Kurishima. Yes. I know. Yeah, Kurishima is going to get really, really popular in season 3. I mean, season 4. Season 4 come around.
see.
Kurishima is going to skyrocket in popularity.
I'm really bad about their names, even though I've watched season 1 and 2 like 6 times. I'm really bad about the names. So
Yeah, Kurishima is the guy who can harden.
Yeah.
The one that's not metal.
okay,
But Kurishima is going to get really cool. But yeah, if upcoming through that season, those guys are gonna be popular. Those guys are gonna be really popular.
this if you go to my channel, and I got the little border art or whatever it's called, the little top art. You're
Yeah.
gonna All Might and Vegeta. And
Nice.
that's a poster that I'm doing that'll be released. Hopefully, as long as I can get someone to print it for me. I'm going to try to go through a different printer before Lexington Comic Con. But I'm going to have that poster up in Lexington Comic Con come March.
Nice.
Yeah.
How much do you usually for?
Commissions vary, but that one's just going to be a
Dirt
poster.
cheap.
Say
Huh?
what?
Dirt cheap.
Yeah, everyone says I'm too cheap, but there's too many butthole artists that think they're the crap and their artwork is just not good, and I would never pay to have their stuff, even though they may be pros. I'm just like, you're not worth that to me. So normally I sell my stuff $35 to $45, depending on size, time, and if it's colored or not.
Like, I don't mind black and
Go ahead.
white.
I'm sorry. Uh-oh, he's breaking up.
Yeah, he's
I
breaking
am?
up.
Yeah. I thought I
Hold on.
interrupted you, but you just kind of faded out.
That better?
Yeah.
Okay. So, let me know when I'm roboting.
No, you're good right now.
Again. Okay. How much would a Baka go?
Like if I'm going to color this guy. Heck, I may even scan him in and try and make him to a poster, but I don't know, 40. With the colors and stuff. I mean, it all depends on how much time I have to put into it. And right now, I'm kind of enjoying the character, and as you see, I'm using a number 2 pencil because I'm really enjoying the character, and that's the only time I pull out the number 2 is whenever I'm enjoying drawing the character and trying to put a lot more details into it instead of just quickly getting to the inks and trying to get the project done.
Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome Manny Good Dog Press back to the panel.
Oh my God!
I am
Sup,
back.
man?
Manny.
What's up? Man, we got some great artists up here.
I tried.
I can be a YouTube star now.
Yeah, I tried to bring in your absence. I went out and brought. Hey, Manny, have you met Shabby yet?
Yes, I have.
Shabby's
I
pretty
have.
good, man.
Yeah, I met Jacob. I've been on, I think, at least one stream with him.
Oh yeah.
Or no,
Multiple
more
times.
than one. Yeah, more than one stream. We was on Pope Fire. I think Shabby actually came on my show too.
Yeah. I was there, I think, twice.
Yeah, and I haven't been able to go on his show yet because we time
His
difference.
Yeah, his show is early in the morning. Oh Lord, I gotta go. That thing is early.
I'm sleeping.
Yeah, no. When I get to work, like I get to work around 7ish. Shabby's already on streaming. I'm like, oh
See?
well,
This is early for me. Like
I-
this is
I put-
6 a.m.
I put Shabby on. I said, well, let me see what Shabby's doing. Oh, he's still working on that same page from 2 weeks ago. Okay.
Chat is getting love letters from Pope Fire.
Oh yeah. Oh, he had the chat swooning a minute ago. All the ladies were going crazy over his Czech accent. Yeah, man. Shabby is the sex appeal,
Yeah. I'm gonna use it to sell the book.
Yeah, I'm not mad at you, man.
That's a
Whatever
good
works.
thing, man.
Whatever works.
Yeah.
And you know what? No, Shabby. Here's the thing. What you need to do, okay?
Mhm.
So you use the sex appeal to sell the book, but as an added bonus, you'll have the Shabby mail review calendar where you're dressed as a different theme on every month. Like
Oh
you'll be a fireman on November, or a policeman in December, construction worker in May.
yeah. Oh, let's do that.
I think
And
Profile will buy all the books for herself.
man,
Well,
let's
Manny,
do that.
uh, shoot, Manny, I was hoping you would come on so I can hand the show off, get you going, and so I can go and get some rest because I do have to get up in the morning and start repainting the walls in the house and doing all that menial labor that I got to do.
All right.
Because I do have to get the house ready for the 10. Hey, Cryptic Comics. Rick is greater than Manny. No, is that what he said? No, Manny greater than Rick. That's what he said. I read that backwards. Yeah, I agree with you, Crypto Comics. Manny is greater than Rick. Not in mass maybe, but in charisma and talent and
Ouch. That's
and
my
just
co. I'm Rick's co-host, man.
Yeah, it's Rick's co-host on here. You gotta watch out, man. You're gonna hurt
oh,
I'm
Rick's.
Rick's co-host.
I'm sorry, Rick. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize. I
I'm
apologize.
so hurt.
No, don't be hurt. Don't be
He's
hurt,
a
man.
good nah. It's okay. Rick's a cool dude. I like hanging out with him.
Now Rick is fine, dude.
He's a good one.
If you're Rick's co-host, then you know I'm always in his chats.
Yeah, you are, man.
I support. People don't realize I support a lot of people in this community. I'm in everybody's chat. I'm watching everybody's videos. I'm always supporting. You know, for many, I have to watch the replays in the morning. Okay, so I might be listening to Manny and Shabby at the same time because Shabby's live and Manny is a replay. But you know, don't feel bad that I have to share time, Shabby, because it is what it is. There's only so many hours in a day. I can only do so much.
That's true.
I'm just
Crypto
glad someone knows you.
Oh no, you had a pretty good stream this morning. I thought you had like 10 people on this morning, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I have a really engaged audience, even if it's small, and I'm really appreciative of it.
No, I mean, look, right now I only got 13 people watching, so I mean, you did good. I mean, for as early as you were on, having 10 people that constantly stayed there is really good.
Yeah, see, that's the
Oh,
sex
yeah.
appeal.
Hmm?
That's the sex appeal. I just send out my selfies, and everybody seems to come on.
That's what it is. Nobody knows me except for my voice, and I can't sell selfies on my voice. Apparently, that's my only claim to fame. That's what I told when I put it on the Discord server, that I was like, hey, I'm gonna do a live stream today at 9 o'clock to celebrate 500 subs. The first thing they asked me is, how did you beat FanSpeak already? And I was like, well, I had y'all. My channel has a better host than your channel, and
Oh.
I said,
Uh,
and I was just making a joke because Chester Busby and I get along great, and
Yeah.
so it was just a joke. It was just a joke. But I just took the opportunity to hit him with a little jab because it was Booster who asked, not Chester. So
it's not a joke.
it's not a joke. Jimmy's very serious about this. I mean, I don't know. People, anybody that I talk to, they just say they like my voice and my charisma, and I'm glad that they do. I don't think I do anything different than anybody else. And Valen said it's because Ortiz hails Raven. I only like Raven when Manny draws it. Um, Manny draws some amazing or colors some amazing ravens, And see, Marcus says Ortiz has the voice. I don't understand it personally. When I listen to me on the live streams, on the replays, I just whatever. It doesn't do anything for me personally. But if you guys enjoy it, that's awesome. Honestly, I appreciate it. That's humbling, and I don't know.
I sound completely different from when I'm on Manny's channel to when I'm on now, because usually when I'm on Manny's channel in the morning, I sound I'm just waking up, so I'm groggy. My voice is deeper, and it's like, and then I'm on here, and my voice is normal. It's like, come on, it's like I feel like I'm going through like different forms, like Frieza. It's like groggy, and then it's like normal. It's like, did I just wake up from a weaker form?
He's going through puberty.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is.
Ouch! I feel my pride.
Nah, but no, I don't. Rick is a good guy, man. I
That
watch
was a
him.
good one, Manny.
Yeah,
I,
that
I
was
watch.
easy.
It was easy. That was a layup. That was a layup.
Yeah, that was too easy.
But I don't got no. Rick is a good guy. I watch a lot of people. Like I said, I watch a lot of people's streams. A lot of people stream. I even watch John Dillard when he gets all snippy and all attitudey. But I'll stay in there and watch for a little bit, just to give a little bit of love. Now, I still think that John Dillard's best shows is when I'm on it, but that's my personal opinion. But to each their
Okay.
own. If you don't believe me, I mean, his art is still his art. But if you don't believe me, go watch one of his streams when I'm on it, and then watch his streams when I'm not on it, and tell me which one you enjoy more. Now, if I'm wrong,
You're never wrong.
then I will apologize.
Never apologize. Never back down.
Today's useless fact brought to you by the letter E. Thank you, Carlos. I appreciate that. I don't know what he's talking about, but hey, I'll take
Excellent.
it.
One letter.
Bethany says, no, Todd and John arguing in the morning is comedy gold. I don't even know, Todd. I don't get involved in that. Last time I got involved, I got DMs and
I
all
know.
kinds.
Everybody got butt hurt.
Last time I got involved in those arguments, people were DMing the bear, and the bear was DMing me about being a kinder, gentler Reasoner.
Never
You
surrender.
know.
Never
There we
surrender.
go.
Oh, Rick,
Yeah.
how's this looking?
What?
Hold on, we
That's
got
actually pretty cool. I like his angry face. I
Oh,
like
he's
how he's
good- he's-
powering up.
He's gonna do a Rick.
Oh my god.
He's gonna do a Rick. What you call that? A Rick critique.
Let's see. I love the boots. I love the boots.
Loves the boots. Oh boy.
I think
color?
hey Manny,
Mhm.
someone made a comment that someone just laughed like Burt Reynolds and you're the only one laughing, so I'm assuming they meant you.
There you go.
That's so awful.
Oh my goodness. It's weird. My laugh has changed so many times.
Oh my goodness.
My sister used to tell me when I was in high school that I laughed like Eddie Murphy. Yeah, I used to do that. I haven't done that in years.
Oh my goodness. Let me go back to Josh since Josh hasn't been showcasing
So-
any bit of his showcase.
So are we gonna let E go and go jump on over?
Yeah, man, let's roll. Let me. Even though I put a card out where all the channels are on it, and if you click on it, the second one after, the third one. I'm sorry, I put Marcus ahead of Good Dog Press, but not on purpose. But if you go to the third one, you'll see Good Dog Press. You click on that, and it'll lead you there. But let me go ahead and just do the whole Good Samaritan thing and post the link in the chat. Good Dog Press, and apparently I got you on speed dial, and who's still beating me by 54 doggone subs.
Well, I haven't been looking for subs for a while. I've been
Nah,
taking a break. And you came up
Humble break.
out of nowhere.
What do you mean out of nowhere?
I mean, I was watching you. It was like 300, 400, 500. What the hell? What's he been doing? What's his secret?
Well, Marcus Givens is my secret. He is the star maker. He is the best mod in the business. And
Ooh, what
I'm
is
just uh,
KG?
look, man, look. KG is good for you, but you just said it yourself. What did I do to all of a sudden go from 300 to 500? And the only thing that changed in my equation is Marcus Givens.
Awesome.
That's it. That's all I'm saying. Marcus Givens. He is the star maker. I found him. I found him lonely, shivering, homeless, desolate on another stream. I was like, wow, Marcus, you are a star maker. What are you doing? And so I brought him over, cleaned him up, gave him a brand new house. He's happy. Look at him. He's thriving. He's happy. No, I'm just kidding. Marcus is the mod for Bloodthirsty Gaming, who is a really chill gamer. That dude is amazing. He keeps his channel clean, so you can safely go and watch his gaming. And a lot of gamers cuss a lot, but not Bloodthirsty. Despite his name being Bloodthirsty, he is very chill. And Marcus and I go to his channel and chill over there. Marcus does an awesome job modding. So but I don't know why Marcus came over and started modding for my channel too. So hey, am I gonna say no to free help? No, I'm not gonna say no to free help. But I just posted Good Dog Press link. And when Manny, if you want to jump out and I set up, and I'll start saying goodbye to the folks. I still got 12 people watching. That's amazing at 12:15 in the morning.
Well, I still need to know my title for tonight's show. Josh is supposed to give me a title.
Oh,
What is Josh going to make me draw tonight?
he said he won't say till you get on your
No,
channel.
I'll go ahead and say it. I was going to suggest a character that was the one that caught your eye with me, that I have yet to ever see you draw. That was one of the very first ones out of my book of pictures that you were like, I want that.
Well, I've done a thing. I've done Doctor Doom.
Well, I had never seen a Doctor Doom.
Oh, I did that on Drawn and Quartered.
When was that?
It was.
I don't watch that show.
That was the one that I left a barbecue for. I actually left a barbecue to go on Drawn and Quartered. I think it was the week after Thanksgiving or something.
Gotcha.
And what happened was the chat said that I won, but Chester didn't want to let me have the win that night. He gave it to a YouTube star. The reason I call him a YouTube star is because usually when you're on Drawn and Quartered, you leave your artwork up there. As soon as the guy won, he showed his face. I'm like, I don't want to see your face. I want to see your artwork. Like,
right.
That's why I call him the YouTube star. I mean, look at me and Josh. You don't know what you've seen what I look like, but only in pictures for about 10 seconds or so. And that's it. You're not going to see my damn ugly face on YouTube all the time.
Hold on a second.
He's going to show his face. No. But I mean, like Josh, you never seen Josh's face? Because
I have.
Well, I have too.
Faces.
I know what Josh looks like, of course. But when it comes to our streams, I mean, we want our artwork to show our talent off. We don't want to show our face. Like, gee.
Yeah, I don't have anything. You don't see my face or my artwork. Because my talent is my voice. So
see, you got a little glimpse of
Josh's hair. And the eye. Yep. The first time me and Josh were testing streaming, that's what he did. He put the camera on his eyeball. All I saw was a big old eyeball.
Well, you see Josh, if you ever go look at his videos, he has his face on one of his videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of his thumbnails. It's funny. You can see him making a face.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, my Instagram and stuff is my wife would be like, smile, and then I'll be like, and she's like, okay, make a better one. I'm like, and she's like, okay, that's it.
And if you want to be horrified, just go watch me and E on Sunday when Pope Fire came on and showed that horrifying picture of my head on a woman's body. That was horrifying. I still have nightmares.
Oh my gosh.
Josh, it just wasn't a woman's body. It was a woman in a bikini. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, you didn't have to go that far.
That's the best. That's the best
TMI,
man he's ever
TMI.
looked. That's the best man he's ever looked in his life.
Yeah. So me and Pope Fire, we were feuding last night on Gary's Shipman show. Gary didn't believe me at first, so I said Pope Fire's mean. So I told him what she did to me, and he goes, "No way, she would never do that." And then she confessed, and he was like, "Really, you did that to him?" You, yeah.
Yeah, she she used to give Gary Shipman dislikes until he drew Pope Fires for her, or Starfires, and she would not. She would keep the dislike on until he drew that, and then she would change it. So and Gary he gets really like, oh my god, I got a dislike. So he gets like freaked out about it, and and she does that to him. So kind of like blackmail him. Brandon, hey Brandon, how you doing? You just caught us at the end of the stream, Brandon, but thank you for joining. Please hit the like button. The fun is going to continue on Good Dog Press's channel, which I already posted the link in the chat. Please, if you're still interested in watching some art, that's right, Joshua Hughes. Pope Fire threatens Gary with dislikes. See, I'm not the only one that's seen it. If you're still interested in seeing some great artwork with Josh and maybe even Shabby, Mr. Jacob, the sexiest man in comics, and Elric, you know, maybe they'll join Good Dog Press over there,
Yeah, I'll send them a link for sure. I mean, we'll keep this party going.
Yep.
Yeah, and then y'all can go ahead and have some more fun. I have a lot of honeydews to do tomorrow, and but hopefully, I will test my theory about 8 o'clock on Saturdays. Oh, sorry, Chester. Yeah, we're gonna go up against you
Well,
more
actually,
than
Chester's
likely.
not on tomorrow night.
What? I get everybody to myself?
Yeah, dude.
Ooh. Okay, I might be coming on tomorrow. I might be coming on tomorrow around 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. To be determined. Stay tuned for more news. But seriously, folks, thank you for coming to my Friday night live chill stream. 500 subs reached. It's been a honor and a pleasure to share the panel with all these wonderful people and all this wonderful talent. It's been an honor and a pleasure, to have been able to reach 500 thanks to people like you supporting and subbing and continuously watching my channel. It's humbling, and it's an honor. And I feel, happy and great about it, man. So I'll be posting a video soon, not a live video, just a pre-recorded video with the instructions on how we're gonna do the giveaway. But tonight was just more about just acknowledging everybody and saying thanks to the folks, and showing some artwork and just talking and chilling, man. I mean, that's what we do. We chill over here, you know. But if you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. I'm like 4 away from 40 likes on one stream. For many, that's nothing new. But for me, that would be an amazing, amazing, amazing thing. So if you have not yet hit the like button, please do so. Just indulge a Rican, just tap it up a little bit. Maybe we can get it to 37 or 38. But if you already have, hey, no biggies, no worries. And without, hey, K Blonde, I didn't know you was gonna be around, man. I would have sent you the invite. Oh, I did send it. I sent the link to the chat, face group chat you created. There you go. We up 38, just like that. Boom.
Two more people.
Yeah, two more. If you haven't hit the like button, just two more so we can get to 40. And I will be super stoked. Super, super stoked. So, should I hold out, Manny? Or nah, I'm not gonna hold out. But it'd be awesome. It would be awesome though. And like the section, two more. I know, right, Kronos? I think everybody has smashed that like button though. I
I
really.
know I did.
I smashed it twice.
I know you. I know Manny hits it twice, man. Manny hits it. Oh, 39. Someone didn't hit it. One more, people. One more. One more.
Oh, we got 13 people in the chat.
Come on.
One more to 40, and then I
people on the panel.
One more
Come
to
on,
40. We
Elric.
can close it. We can close it at 40, ladies
I
and
already
gentlemen.
got it. I already hit the like button, man.
Come on, I know you got more accounts than one.
There goes K Blonde coming in at the last minute. Hey K, how you doing? Oh, he's
He
eating. Well,
muted himself.
oh, it's okay. He's muted. He's eating. It's all good. I'm about to shut down though, but I just really want to hit that Joshua H20. I'm gonna hit 40 with Joshua. All right, come on, Joshua. Give me the like button, man. Give me the like button. 40. Boom, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Here we go.
We
Yay!
hit 40 thanks to Joshua, who Joshua H2099, who is not related to Joshua Hughes at all, has come. I traveled back in time to give you your like. Thanks, Joshua. Appreciate it. All right. The promise is said. The promise is done. We're down to 11 watching. We've hit 40 likes on one live stream, which is amazing for me. On a night that I hit 500 subs, which is also amazing for me. So what I
Wow.
want people to do is starting with Elric. I can't
All right.
pronounce. I can't pronounce your last name, brother.
All right.
Hayuga.
I'm Elric Huga.
There you
You can find me at Elric Huga here on YouTube, and by the same exact spelling at Elric Huga on Twitter. And I try to do daily anime drawing character videos during the week. So hopefully you can catch those. And in the mornings I'm on Cross Comics stream usually, so you can catch me there as well.
Yep. And Josh.
Hi, I'm Jimmy's little drawing monkey. I do all the artwork for him, do all the work. I hate socks. Yeah, I'm just gonna go over here.
All right, so that's Josh Chris Art. He has a YouTube channel, joshchris.art. He has a Twitter, Josh Chris Art. He has an Instagram, Josh Chris Hart. He does commissions, he does Comic Cons, and he does pinups. And if you're interested in checking him out, go to his channels. If you, like I said, I created a card. If you go in the upper right hand corner, you'll see the card over there, and you'll be able to check him out. He is the first on top of the list. You'll see his icon. All that other crap he was saying about the monkey and whatnot, don't pay attention to him, man. He's actually my art tutor, believe it or not.
Now you
So-
all can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Smoke Signal, whatever you want to get me by. Josh Chris Art on all of them, and yeah, I do have a YouTube channel that we do some work on as well. And I'm just giving Jimmy a hard time. That's all it is.
Yeah, it's all good. Man, we just got Vincent Rodriguez on. Vincent, I am so sorry, brother. I am closing down, but Manny's gonna start up a live stream. But you know what? We're not gonna waste the opportunity. Vincent Rodriguez, go ahead and let people know where they can find you. Or not. Did he leave?
Come on,
I think
man.
he left.
Chill.
No, he's there. Is he there or did he go? All right. Well, anyway, Manny.
Yes. Hello, I am Manny from Good Dog Press, and you usually can find me every weeknight at 10 p.m. Eastern. And I love hanging out with Ortiz and Josh Chris and Elric and Shabby and all the rest of the guys up here. We had fun tonight. And I will be starting up a stream as soon as I get off of here. I guess I will title my stream tonight, Live Drawing, A Night of Doom.
Nice. I like it.
Doom.
I like it. Mr.
It's
Cat.
hard to talk because I know Doom doesn't bring too many viewers. Oh boy!
I know what can bring in, but I don't know if you want the anime crowd.
No, we're gonna leave that alone for now. Hold on, we got one
Okay.
more person. I got an outro, and then y'all can go back. K Blonde, you still eating?
I'm in the middle of not eating, so I can talk.
Go ahead and give yourself an outro, sir, and
Well, I just thought of a good title for this project I'm working on with 4 other artists. It's going to be a collaboration, but I'm still holding it out because I want to copyright or trademark it and stuff. But I can show you what the name of the stories that are going to be in the book. Let me just screen share that real quick. Let me see, where did I put it? Where did I put it? Don't worry, it's not going to take long. Okay, here it is. All right, can anyone?
I can't see that, bro. There we go.
Can you see it now?
Yeah, I can.
Jimmy, you want to give me a
Your
center
white
of
box.
attention?
You've been white boxed from a while now.
Oh, I didn't know.
I had you. As soon as you said you were going to show something, I white boxed you.
Okay, so these are like the name of the titles that are going to be in it. Project name withheld is what the main collaboration is, but the rest of these are. Can everyone on the chat see them? I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, I can see them. Do you want me to read them off, or?
Yeah, you can read
'Cause
them
I can.
off.
Okay, let's see. Name withheld. That's like cover art. You want me to read the cover art name, guy?
Yep.
Vince Rodriguez, and let's see. Art.
I got you. I got you. So
Okay, okay.
we got cover art by Vince Rodriguez, Town Without a Death, art by P.D. Lopez, Leather Punch, art by Kelly P. Chandra, Gorilla Galaxy, art by Unknown, Hell is Full, art by Yusuf Turgut.
There we
But
go. Sorry, I'm
I
terrible with
really
pronunciations.
hope I spelled their names correctly. I think I might have messed up on Vince's.
all right, and so we got that, and we have one more guest that I cannot forget about, Mr. Jacob or Shabby. Give yourself
Hey, I'm still
give
here.
yourself an outro and where we can find you, sir.
Yes. You can find me most likely on Twitter or YouTube. It's at Chevy J with a C. It's kind of you can see my handle over there in the chat. It's basically the same everywhere. I do comic book, my own. Having real fun with it. Hopefully you will too. I don't post very often, but when I do, it's kind of quality and nice. So hit me up. Let's have a chat. That's probably it.
All right.
Okay, so Dina Israel is back, so I'm just gonna let Dina know. Uh, we're switching over to Manny's channel, so he's gonna send the link out, and as soon as he starts to stream, and then I'm gonna shut it down here. That way we have like a smooth transition, and everybody can start going over there.
All right.
And so I appreciate everybody, including Dina, who had to leave to have a enjoyable evening, and I hope that it was an enjoyable evening, Dina, and I hope you didn't rush back on my account, and but I've been on for quite a while now, going on 4 hours. I think. Damn, that's crazy. 4 hours. I average 10 likes an hour. I feel depressed now, but anyway. But anyway, I digress. I digress. But I thank everybody for joining me. I thank everybody for tuning in and for subbing and for sharing and for liking. I hope that the channel continues to grow way past the 500 mark, and I hope that y'all stick around for the ride. You know, and I hope that we can get some more spotlight on some of these great artists that frequent my channel, and hopefully soon I'll be able to start showcasing a little bit of my artwork as well. I would really love that. But without further ado, I don't know if Ben is going to send the link here or if he's going to send it to you guys individually. So I'm afraid to close out, and then you know what? I can close out the stream and keep the green room open. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. I hope you have a great evening, and God bless you all. And any last goodbyes?
I'll say goodbye again, but thank you, E. Ortiz, and it was fun to celebrate with your 500 subs. I'm gonna let my pad charge, and then I'll probably jump on to with you guys on the Good Dog Press if there's any room.
Sounds good. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all have a blessed evening.